Hey, Sound, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of the day. Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And let me tell y'all something. Boy, this show almost didn't go off today, man. I got so much stuff. I got people around the house. I got stuff all. It's a lot of stuff going on. So if you see me look off, I'm giving people directions, and I might pop off and put a break on, a video on or something, because I'm here by myself. But it's gonna be it's gonna still be a great day. It's Monday. It's just some ain't right. I'm not hearing something. I don't, y'all hear me good? I don't know. It's just something don't feel right today. Something just don't feel right. But I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work with it. But let me shout out to my starting five. The first 5 people who sign on to the Chop Shop feed every day, and I recognize them. They are starting 5. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Let me see who we got. Cause I saw some on my other list too. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm going to get everybody in here. I'm going to get all my people in here. I saw some names. Let's see. Oh, starting 5. Melvin Dews. Darrell Anderson. Thaddeus Moody. Who else is that? Franklin Paul. And, Mika Nicole is in the building. And my 6th person of the day is Marcus Johnson. What's up? What's up, Marcus? What's going on, baby? Hey, y'all, this gonna be a unique day. I'm gonna need y'all. The series. From now on, everybody after the next day, bring a friend on the show with you. Like tomorrow, it's gonna be double everybody else. Okay, tomorrow's gonna be double. Okay, because we about to give out some messaging right now that's gonna be real prevalent that our community gets to get to hear. So. Let me shout out. Let me see what's up. Let me see who. Let me see. Just saw my boy up at the gym when I went to pick up my little man. Okay. I got you. What's up, Alex? I see y'all out there. All right. Share the show right now. I think I did already. I trying to find out because Chris Walker was supposed to come on today, but hey, I'm just trying to see where I should start. We had the TABC this weekend. I even put out a tweet, and I got a couple of responses, and I got a couple of texts too. The TABC, it's a live event. I think they do it regionally. A live event where the high school coaches are able to coach their teams, and the college coaches are able to come out and see them. And I heard it was a whole lot of college coaches out there this weekend. John Uri said it was the best thing he ever seen. And Walter Yates said the greatest had been in Texas. Explain to me. Okay. So all of this basketball y'all been playing, all of this EYBL y'all been going to, excuse me, all this EYBL y'all been going to, and this is the greatest event in Texas. Oh, you just saying in Texas. I'm sorry, the EYBL been out of town. Okay. It was the best event in the country. Over 400 coaches. Okay. Over 400 coaches. Where did you get that? Because I had 200. Somebody told me 200. So now it's over 400. Because John Uri, I know you'll exaggerate just a little bit. So where is the count? Who's that number? Who sat there and counted 400 coaches? Blue? Okay. Blue counted the 400 coaches. Okay. That's where you got the information. Okay. All right. Okay. That's for Blue. All right. I like that. Okay. 400 coaches. Who else was there? Franklin Paul, it's the best event in Texas because it's normally a dead period for college coaches. Okay. Jacoby said, just a little bit. What's good? I was part of the. Okay, John Uri, you was part of the media team. Okay, I got you. Okay. I like that. So, Chop Shop, what's up, everybody? Jake Jackson. I guess we can start it off, man. Let me tell you something. First of all, there's breaking news. Who was that on this show last week? I can't remember who it was that was getting mad at Stephen A. Smith for giving facts about Kyrie Irving. If you let me know, talk to me. I need you. I don't know if y'all know Kyrie Irving. Breaking news: Kyrie Irving has been given permission to go seek a sign and trade. In other words, get the hell away from me. Now, we got all of these kids. John Uri is saying it's the best high school basketball event in the country. Walter Yates saying it's one of the greatest in Texas. And Walter Yates says about 400 college coaches according to the TABC registration, 219 coaches by their high school. Okay, thank you. So we having all of this. So one of these kids might go to the NBA. Okay, John, I like that, John. I like that. But, and we're going to go back and forth, y'all, because y'all got to understand. Chris Walker going to be on short, but let me tell you, Jimmy was traveling, so I'm good. Y'all got me today. So whatever y'all want to put on that screen today, as of, hey, John, I don't know if you know, as of May the 5th, I don't care what you put on the screen. If you put it up there at your own peril, I'm going to put it up there, and I'm going to let the people. Robert Hatter is going to give you a free pass. I'm not. Now, listen. But if you put something on there, you got to back it up with facts. Okay? All right. We're going to talk about the NBA draft. I'm waiting on Chris to get there. We're going to talk about the post-draft. We're going to talk. I'm glad John Uri is here. But has to be the right. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Listen. We do all of this work, all of this time, a guy make it to the NBA, and then you can't get along with nobody. Tyrone Caldwell, class 23 football player, gets $9 million. Okay, all right. Thank you, Tyrone. Melvin Dew, y'all got to help me. John Uri, you spend all this time, go to all these events, fly out of the country, get drafted in the NBA, go to the NBA. I'm just waiting on the guy. See, I love in players. I love my people. Okay. But I was just thinking about it. Forget hot boy. You know how they talk about hot girl summer? Forget the hot girl summer. Forget the hot boy summer. This is going to be the Kyrie Irving summer, y'all. There's so much smoke going on with this thing, man. It's easy thing to say, okay, he just going to, he got $30 million he can sign by, I think Friday, July 1st. July 1st. Then there's a story talking about he want to go back and play with LeBron. And he's thinking about going to the Los Angeles Lakers. What about KD? John Ewing. What about KD, man? You got KD and James Harden to come join you. And now you finished. I want to go back and play with the King. Hey, to people who don't know, that's why I told y'all to share the show. To people who don't know, some people might not know. Y'all got to help me with this one, man. The only thing I would say is that he is consistent, Kyrie Irving, when it comes to not being happy. At Cleveland, they win a championship. You hit the biggest shot in NBA history, but you're still not happy. You because you felt like you wanted to be the man. I know. But y'all just listen to me. Kyrie was one of these kids at first too. That's the point I'm trying to make. I know these kids won't be Kyrie, but Kyrie was in this same situation. Remember I said, but still you're not happy. He's consistent with not being happy. So you want to go to Cleveland and you get out of Cleveland. You want out of Cleveland, so you get out. I'm sorry. I want to leave my own squad. So you went to Boston. That didn't work out. Tell me if some of these are not facts, y'all just get on me. Okay. As soon as you get there, you soon get to Boston, because I know people up there. You didn't hardly talk to your teammates. The locker room was in turmoil. Okay. You had Tatum and Brown. This team, the young guys just led their team to the finals. Y'all follow me here. What's up, Rod Wells in New York? Okay. And then you want out of Boston. Marcus Carroll. What John Ewing? John Ewing, come on now, because I'm going to bring this back to the TABC. So you said when they got Steve Nash, he can come anyway, because we really don't need the coach, because we don't need the coach. So, ladies and gentlemen, share the show, because I want y'all to hear it. So you at the Brooklyn Nets, you having practices after practice. When Steve Kerr, hey, Marissa, when Steve Kerr finished practice, you go have your own practice after practice. In other words, he don't know what the hell he doing. Hold. You're still unhappy. You know who Kyrie is? I'm trying to find a guy who was taking up for him. I wish he'd come on the show today, because he got to explain this to me. Kyrie is like the pretty girl. Steve Nash. Well, I meant Steve Nash. Yeah. He like the pretty girl. When you see that pretty girl and you think, why is this pretty girl not in a relationship? Why this pretty girl not married? I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes you can be pretty on the outside and ugly on the inside and be pretty ugly. Wherever team he goes to. Oh, okay. Thank you. Tell Mr. Rito I need to talk to him. Thank you, man. That Walter Yates is unbelievable. Eric, oh Lord, Eric, you know why Eric coming on now? Because he just heard the Kyrie news. All right. But LeBron, Darvin Ham, I don't care nothing about the rest of them out there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Check this out. Yeah, Ed Russell, I'm sorry. Ed Russell, I heard you preaching the other day, man. I like it. Check this out. Y'all got to help me right now. If you're LeBron James, you already know how this movie will end. When you get Kyrie Irving, it should have one of them tags on it that say caution. Greg Morris. We're gonna hold on. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm coming right back because I want to speak to somebody right quick. Let me see if I got something for you. I got this for y'all. Check this out.
Hey, Draymond, you good? The fuck wrong with you? Didn't you just win your 4th championship? What the fuck you worried about me for? What, you mad? You mad because I'm doing it my way and it's happened to work? I'm doing it my way. I ain't got to do it your way. I'm doing it my way. But look, forget the old media, forget the new media. I'm going to stand by the old law, right? And the old law says, hey, man, all that disrespect and all that hoe shit, calling somebody a coon, man, you got me fucked up. Ain't nothing a coon about me. Ain't no cooning, ain't none of that. Straight up. And here's the thing, right? We all know, dog. We all know. You all bark and no bite. We know this. The NBA brothers know this. A lot of them that's talking behind your back with the whispers, they know this. They know you not gonna do nothing. This is proven. This is facts. We know that. So, one, stop with all the tough talk. You can talk about me as an ESPN analyst. You can talk about my takes. You can talk about everything you want to do. I don't give a fuck about that. But what you not going to do is you not going to disrespect me.
All right, I'm back, y'all. I told you I had people all over my house. They needed some information for me. I saw that. Hey, let me tell you something. I don't like this. I don't like them too. And I'm playing it for y'all to let y'all know I don't like this. These two guys fighting with each other over the media. Okay? I mean, it's the right way to do wrong. I don't like it, and that's why I tried. But no, yeah, Mr. Wait a minute, Mr. Hold up. Yeah, Mr. Rito, you the one, I think you, and I think me and you resolved it, but you were telling me about Stephen A. Smith is too hard on Kyrie. And he's just doing Kyrie too. I think that's what you said, right? But Mr. Rito, I'm going to repeat it again because you wasn't here. All right? I said this, Mr. Rito. And Mr. Rito, I can be your Stephen A. Smith. You can disagree with me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I just want you to walk me through something, Mr. Rito. I said the one thing I would say is that Kyrie Irving is consistent when it comes to not being happy. It's the way I feel. Okay? At Cleveland, Mr. Rito, I'm talking about facts. Okay? I'm just talking about, we ain't talking about, see, there you go. I can stand on my word. It ain't about you standing on my word. Okay, Kendrick Perkins. Okay. Ain't nobody talking about you standing on your word. You came on this show, which is I host, and made a comment, and guess what? I didn't remember your name, and the man just put your name back up there. So, since you stand on your word, I'm finna give you some information about Kyrie Irving, and you can say I'm doing doing the same thing Stephen A. Smith doing, if you want to. Okay? Okay. All right. But watch this. I said he is consistent at being that he's always not being happy. At Cleveland, you win a championship, Mr. Rito. You hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history, Mr. Rito. But you're still not happy. Because you felt like you want to be the man. LeBron's son to me. Those his words. I ain't no LeBron. I'm the man. So you want out of Cleveland and you get out of there. Okay? Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Stand on this word. I want to lead my own squad. So you went to Boston. How did that work out? I'm just giving you history. Listen to me. To know a man, look at his history. John Madden, not his story, because he'll tell your ass anything. Go look at his history. Okay? Went to Boston. That didn't work out. How did that work out for him, Mr. Rito? As soon as he get there, he didn't hardly talk to his teammates. The locker room was in turmoil. Okay? But Stephen A. Smith talking about it too much on first day. Tatum and Brown, the two young guys that he left, led their team to a championship finals this year. Okay? But he wanted out of Boston. Corey Henderson. You go to Brooklyn. You told KD, listen, Mr. Rito, I was at the Aria, sitting around at the Alibi. KD come by, we talking to him about talk. Man, I'm going to the Knicks. I'm going to the Knicks, New York Knicks. I'm headed there. Next thing you know, I come on this show and announce it, Mr. Rito, because I thought I had some insider news. Next thing you know, Kyrie, because he from Jersey, he like the Nets, he used to like the New Jersey Nets. He talked KD into come, not going to New York, but to come to Brooklyn. Play for Brooklyn. KD talked James Harden into coming to Brooklyn. Okay. You said KD, Kyrie, Mr. Rito. These facts. He said, man, we really don't need no coach. You know, me and KD. Because they was talking about whether or not to hire Steve Nash, right? Mr. Rito. I think you coach, because I saw you on some pictures with Jimmy Hicks. And y'all think you might coach, you do something in summer basketball or whatever. Okay. You having a practice. All the players that went through practice. And Kyrie Irving said, man, bump that what he talking about. Y'all, let's come back. Let's have the Kyrie practice. Corey Henderson at his school. One of his players said, man, we ain't thinking about that mess that Corey Henderson talking about. Man, come on, we're going to practice ourselves. We don't need no coach. You're still unhappy. Like I said, Kyrie Irving is like that pretty girl. You know when you see that pretty girl? And you're thinking, why this girl not in a relationship? Why this girl not married? Why this girl? I'm sorry, dog, but sometimes you can be pretty on the outside, but still be ugly as hell on the inside and be pretty ugly. You already know how this movie is going to end. LeBron, no, we're going to leave his ass again. So that's all I'm saying, man. When people, so how can we get mad, Mindy Collins? at, how can we get mad at Stephen A. Smith coming on a show and just saying exactly. Hold up, y'all. My alarm going off. Let me see what they done did to my alarm. Hold up. Let me give you something. I told y'all they're messing up. Check this out.
Do whatever you want to do with it. I'm coming to speak not on just my behalf, but all athletes' behalf. That when you guys do interviews, y'all should respect athletes more. Y'all should understand them coming from whether they're winning, whether they're losing, whatever the case may be. Athletes deserve way more respect than when y'all just come and throw cameras into their faces. Understand how an athlete operates and then ask your questions. Then be more understanding of the fact that they are still human, no matter just the fact of y'all just trying to get something to put out in an article to make $1. Thank you.
Y'all, we're going to have a nation of prayer for the Supreme Court, for these athletes. No, we don't. Jacoby, I'm going to put that, what you just said. I disagree. I'm just giving you facts, Kobe. The only point had was not to defend Cat. It was about, that's all right, but guess what? He consistently doing stuff. So, Mr. Rito, you telling me the day the people are so tired of his ass today, Mr. Rito, guess what? They said, man, just go seek a trade. Go get a trade, man. Go get us a good deal then. You and your mama's wife, I mean your daddy's wife, your mother-in-law, y'all go with y'all bad ass and seek a deal then, man. See how many people want you. See how many people want you. Y'all, we cannot keep allowing these guys to do it. Don't say nothing about it. So our young guys that y'all was out there watching and cheering for this weekend in Dallas, they watching this dude do this same stuff too. Stephen A. Smith ain't talking about him today because he probably ain't on TV today. I don't know because I don't watch it early. But I just want you to tell me, I got two people right here, Mr. Rito and who else? And Lil Jacoby. Y'all, when y'all tell me where Stephen A. Smith was wrong, talk about this man every day. Not every day. Shit, his ass ain't newsworthy every day. He bragged on him when he hit that shot. That was okay. He always say he box office. He the best. He box office. He can. I just don't understand, y'all. I just got off the phone with NBA media member, by the way, talking about awesome. Awesome. How do when you have a pretty girl, you got to go through more stuff. You got to do. Not when she ain't producing. Not when she ain't getting him none. So you got a pretty girl. Yeah, you probably do that, Eric Boy, just to be around. If a pretty girl is producing, yes. But this pretty girl ain't producing. This pretty girl ain't producing. I'm not, listen to me. I just, sometimes he talk about Kyrie every day. Stephen, I told y'all Stephen A. doing his job. Thank you, Corey. Stephen A. is in the entertainment business. Robert Hatton's in the information business. I just gave y'all some information that Kyrie still ain't happy. Hold up. Did I finish? Hold up. I don't want my phone to go off. I keep some extra plug. Hold on. Okay. Mr. Rito, you tell me. I know how this movie gonna end, Coach. I've watched the other. To know a man, look at his history. Okay? What has he done since he hit the big shot against the Warriors 6 years ago? Somebody explain to me. What has he done? Oh, he don't. Oh, okay, I got you. He don't keep the same energy for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I don't even care about no. I don't. Okay. He talked about LeBron. He talked about KD. Aaron Rodgers ain't even nothing to talk about. Okay, all right, okay. He haven't played a lot. He told everybody that there are bigger things in life than putting the ball through the rim. But he want them folks 36 mil. Wow. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. If you pick up a snake, he might bite you. But let me tell you, I got my man on here finna come on and help me a little bit. Welcome to the show, Chris Walker. How you doing, sir?
What's up, boss? What's good?
Hey, I was just talking about Kyrie Irving. We don't even have to rehash that. You know, Joe Tsai, man, let me tell you something. If you don't want to work for Joe Tsai, you don't want to work for Joe Tsai and his wife would do anything for them players. Chris, you've been there.
Okay.
If you don't want to work for them, all I'm telling you, Lakers, and I know you happy than a punk in jail right now.
Well, what happened? What happened? He going to the Lakers?
No, but hold up. They told him, hold up. They gave him permission to say, hey, man, go seek your trade out, man. Go get us a sign and trade deal, man. Hey, I want to go play with LeBron. I want to go play with the guy.
He didn't say that.
I want some more LeBron. I didn't get enough for the last time.
You know what? You know what? He didn't get enough for going to the championship 4 straight years. You're right about that. And winning 2. He didn't get enough for that. I'm sorry, winning 1. You're right about
Thank
that.
Thank you, one.
Because of what y'all did with Kevin Durant. But that's a whole other story. We'll keep talking about that, though. Keep going, though.
Hey, man. But that's all, man. I don't, me. I just want. Sometimes, Chris.
Why you hating on Kyrie, man? Listen, here's my thing about Kyrie. I'm up here with it. I'm up here.
Stop. It was breaking news, Chris. I got to talk about it.
Well, hold on. Well, why? I'm saying, but I'm asking your personal opinion.
Okay.
Because it sounds like a little hate mail in there that you're throwing at him, that you're sending him.
I like him. You know why I like Kyrie? I'm going to tell you why I love Kyrie. You don't give no player ever credit.
No, I get
You told me one year, you said, Hatter, I wouldn't seen that dude play in high school. That's the best high school player I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no.
I never heard you say that about nobody ever in life. Because you're a hater.
Without question, the best high school player I ever recruited.
Yes.
It's not even close.
Yes.
And I've seen a lot of them.
Chris,
a lot of them.
I love his game, Chris.
But what I'm saying is, so look how small Kyrie is now. He was smaller back then and destroying people. Right. And he the same way he looked right now in the NBA, that's the way he looked in high school.
Yeah. But guess what? The problem is now, I'm going to speak for the people who can't speak.
What's wrong
I
with
want
that?
to be the voice for the voice.
Shut up and dribble. Hatter, you're right. You're part of that shut up and dribble crowd. I told you your name is Fox News Hatter.
No, I didn't.
That's your nickname, Fox News Hatter. I'm going to call you Fox News Hatter because you don't want nobody. You only want them dudes to make bread and shut up.
No, I do
They're not allowed
Chris.
to have personalities.
No.
They're not allowed to talk. They're just
Chris,
allowed to have.
Chris,
but you know what's funny? You know what's funny? You say that. I want to speak for the people. But when the CDC and Joe Biden wanted us to take that shot, who did they go to? The rappers. So they want us to talk when they need to do something for us. But when we speaking against things, we're not supposed to talk.
Jim, hey, stay off the rap because you said something talking about the rappers out coach. I'd never forgive you for that. So you know what? You almost made me put your foot on that one. Hey, you
drive pop culture. They drive pop culture. You crazy?
Hold up. I got your book in my office.
You're right. You're
But
right.
I almost threw that book in the garbage. The garbage is right there.
Well, why?
Because you just say some of the most.
Truth doesn't. I mean, I get it, but I'm a disruptor. But I mean, here's the deal, man.
Come on, disruptor.
If we don't want to hear it, I get it. And here's my thing: you're allowed to disagree. I am for people disagreeing because that is the only way we can have a discourse and grow. So my thing is I'm all about that. You don't have to agree with me. Just don't shut me out, and I'm not going to shut you out. But
I didn't tell him to shut.
I'm saying in general. I'm saying in general.
Okay,
We
right.
might not agree, but I'm telling you right now, it's amazing when they want us to say something because it's something for their benefit. But when we want to say something that comes from us,
Excuse
you
me.
gotta shut up.
I'm not Joe Biden. I'm
I'm
not no
attacking you.
80-year-old
I'm
white
saying
man.
I'm
This
not
is
talking, I'm not talking about Joe
this
Biden.
coming from me. Chris, to know a man, look at his history. I know how he treated those boys in the Boston locker room, those young cats.
He was immature.
I know he hit the biggest shot to win his only championship, and he said, I don't want to be around the king no more. I want my own team.
This is funny that it's coming from you. I wish we had the chop shop about 5 years ago when that mess you was talking. What happened to you, Hatter?
I'm like the king now.
You went to church. What happened? You didn't go to church yesterday? Something wrong. You got an exorcism we need to got a demon we need to get out of you.
LeBron James, listen to me.
You was a Kyrie lover.
Listen. What are you saying?
Kyrie lover. What happened?
I don't like these antics.
You pro player.
I love the player, but I got
Every time I go against the players, you chop me up.
I know, but I can't.
What can't you do?
Go, I can't. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me why.
Somebody said he just got off the phone with a media person. A couple of weeks ago, I was somewhere when they had a governor's meeting. So I talked to some of the people in ownership, right? Chris Walker, this next collective bargaining agreement, this stuff Kyrie is doing is going to hurt the new players who just got drafted. It's going to hurt the young players. Man, these owners are going to play hardball with these players because of these guys. Dude, just chill out, Kyrie. You can't be happy nowhere.
But Hatter, so I'm trying to understand where you're going.
Okay.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand where you're going.
Okay.
He's not allowed to have grievances. Is that what you're telling me?
I said he can't be happy nowhere.
Here's what I heard. I was watching Up in Smoke. Was it All That Smoke? And I heard Matt Barnes say something. That's a Robert. Well, hold on. Matt Barnes is a credible media guy. He played in the league a long time. I think he was a champion. He's allowed, and Steven Jackson is a champion from the crib. They're allowed to be listened to. All right. He said players should be able to do whatever they want because owners, when they want to cut you, when they want to trade you, they don't talk to you. So then when the player want to do something, he's selfish. He doesn't get it. He's out of touch. That's what they say about the player. And usually the guys that are complaining are ones that look like us. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. They look like us, unless they're a quarterback in the NFL. You know what I'm saying. So when they do that, they're talking about who? Us. So we're not. So in the NFL, the guys that don't want out of their contract, that thing that's going on with Tyreek Hill is very peculiar. I called it last year, Hatter. I remember watching the side. I think we were talking. I remember watching the sideline in the game they lost. I say, Hatter, something wrong on that sideline. Tyreek Hill is not. I can't put my finger on it, but I can see the way he reacted with the wide receiver coach. Something wrong. And look what happened. And then now he's out there voicing his opinion. And you know what they did? Got him out the door.
I'm not mad at Tyreek Hill. I'm not mad at Kyrie Irving. All I said was, Chris, he's very consistent at something. And he's very consistent with being unhappy.
Look what happened to their team this year. Let me ask you a question. Did Kyrie Irving have any effect? Not any effect. Let me say this. Let me say a different word. that he had any God-given vision that there was going to be a pandemic.
And neither did the other 450 players.
And he made a decision. He made a decision that he wasn't going to do it. So my thing is, and I get it because I had to. I was forced to do it. And I'm not saying if it was I was.
Did nobody force him? He didn't do it. Okay?
No, they were trying to.
But he didn't.
He did not.
Okay.
But he's maligned for that because they're saying he's not a team player, and James Harden left supposedly because of that.
Yes.
If that group when they were presently constructed and healthy, those three guys, do they win the NBA championship? Yes or no?
Say it again.
If those three guys were together for an entire season, do they win the NBA championship? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so Kyrie had come on. He had no idea that was going to happen. James Harden had no idea that was going to happen. So what you got was the fallout from a pandemic. Just like inflation, recession, and everything we got going on.
Okay, so
don't be trying to get your notes over there from your homeboy listen to the show.
I just want to have facts. I like to have facts. I got to take this call, Chris. Go on, continue the show. I got to take this call. Go. All right. You can talk.
Chop.
You good?
I'm good. So I'm just saying, y'all can react on the feed here. You know, whether Kyrie Irving was being selfish or not. And my thing is plain and simple. I'm going to be honest with you. When he first did what he did, I was like, wow. Because I, myself, looking at it from my point of view, was forced. I don't want to say forced. That's a terrible way to say it. I was encouraged that if I wanted to continue working because of the environment, because of the kids that you would be around, because of the state of the country and what was happening medically, and what people perceive to be the best course of action, right? I was encouraged to get vaccinated, right? And the thing is, that's the most hilarious thing to me, not trying to be a cynic, is that you didn't have to be vaccinated to fly, but you had to be vaccinated to work. And the people coming to the game, so here's what I say about the Kyrie thing, because I did go to Brooklyn games when they was doing the pandemic or when they was on the other side, right? You had to show your card or you had to take a test before you went in. That is the truth. That is the truth. So, and the other thing is, and I don't know, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, visiting teams, like he because he was a New York, because he played for New York, he had to be vaccinated. But I think visiting teams, players, I don't think they had to be vaccinated. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of inconsistency there. And again, that is the way that guy felt. Some of you guys on the feed felt the same way.
I'm back.
The exact same way.
Let me tell you something. Let me butt in on you. Come on.
Butt in on you. Just butt in, because that's what you do anyway.
Coach, what I'm trying to, you be coming off with these old off the hand. When I look down, I just look at facts. Because I want to know if it's 36.4 million or 34. I just want to know when I look down, it's because I've researched this Kyrie thing. Y'all just look at the damn news. You look at one of these two, Shannon Sharp, and come. But I have to go there and research this stuff. So guess what? I can't retain all of this information. So of course, don't hate me because I'm prepared in your unprepared self. Hate.
Get your notes out. Stop
so what I'm trying to say is, dang, you done got me off. You done got me off my thing.
Now you got yourself off.
Because I got a lot of stuff going on around the house, man. I told you if you was here early, I got a lot. Like I'm saying though, I ain't mad at Kyrie, man. I just look at the thing. Think about this. The only problem why this guy want to leave, ladies and gentlemen, okay, because the Brooklyn Nets want to put some protections in his contract, okay, for games played. All right. The reason I wanted to look down at my notes because I wanted to have the right number of games he didn't play, because he would know that, because he don't look at his notes. Kyrie Irving, people, have played since joining the Nets 103 games, and he has missed 123 games. So the Nets want to put protections in to protect them. Does that sound, as nutty as that sound? I'm the owner, and this guy have only played 103 games. Listen to me, y'all. What's the boy name? What his name? Looney played 108 games this year. In 1 year, Kevin, look, quit messing with your thing, man, because you give me some feedback. Whatever you're doing over there.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Looney. Kevin Looney, who just won, played in 108 games this year. Kyrie Irving ain't played in the years he been there, but 103. He missed 123 games, y'all. And I know I'm on his side. He wants to get as much money as he can get. But this owner saying, not for me. So I got to look at it like that, Chris. So I don't know where you coming from with Chris. I mean, the Nets.
Again, what is wrong with him exercising his right? Listen, here's the Nets.
What?
Here's what the Nets are saying. Here's what I know people have done. They say, man, we just get him for the playoffs. We good. As long as he good for the playoffs, it don't matter if he played a whole year. I remember people say stuff like that about players. Am I right or wrong? Hey, man, as long as he good for the playoffs, that's all we need him for.
We talk about Kyrie right now, man.
I get you. I'm saying it's situational because they had to. So what they said.
I got a question for you. One question. You at Texas Tech, right? Turmoil. Texas Tech. You're the first black coach Texas Tech got, right? You up there coaching your ass off. So practice is dismissed. Some of the other guys said, man, Chris don't know what the hell he was talking about. Man, let's go have our own practice. F Chris Walker. Hey, we don't want to talk about him. All that stuff he said, we ain't doing it no way. We gonna do it my way.
You know who that sound like. You better be careful, because I'm gonna bring his name up.
You can bring his name. He ain't never did that.
He ain't never did that. I'm talking about.
He ain't never did that.
Oh, we think about two different dudes.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about
who?
Boy.
Talking about Michael Jordan?
No, the other one.
Kobe?
Yes.
Kobe can afford to do that. Kyrie Irving ain't no damn Kobe.
See what you just did. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. And you know I'm right. Now, I don't want to put you on Front Street on TV right now, but you know what I'm talking about. So all of a sudden it's Kyrie, and you want to go at his neck. Because, don't get me started.
I ain't going at his neck, Chris. I just get tired of people talking about why people saying something about Kyrie.
But my thing is, here's my thing again. This country right now, I just read what John Urey said. He said, like, your dog get vaccinated, so why not you? Like, and I'm not even trying to, like, I just like it.
I like that, Mr. Urey.
But my point is, so what are we at odds with? So here's what I want everybody to think about. I'm just saying in general. Mm-hmm. Is it because Kyrie makes $36 million? Because I saw what he's standing to make in the next 4 or 5 years, almost up to $60 million a year. People don't understand. Them NBA dudes about to start making real money. That's why Zion Williams not playing is crazy to me. But they all about to get paid at a ridiculous level. That's why them football players said, I wish I could play basketball. Because all the money.
Hey, the football players get money too. Don't you ever get it twisted.
They get money. But they ain't getting like.
So what?
So first, it's a lot of football players. So it's more football players than basketball players.
Okay.
But the basketball players, you're right, they getting money.
Okay.
For $60 million a year. John Wall get $40 million to sit at home. Ain't no football player getting that. So what I'm saying is, it's unbelievable the amount of money that's being spent. So I see why these owners are saying, hold on, man. And we're living in a time of social consciousness. So at the end of the day, as you said, Hatter, I think you told me this, we got about 3 years. We're down to about 1 now. About 3 more years, we can leverage some stuff. It's starting to dissipate. It's starting to subside. But we ain't got that
Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, hey, dude. It done subsided.
Has it?
Hold up. Let me see. Did I?
You're right, John. You're right about that contra TV deals and that India thing, that betting, that thing over that China deal hurting us a little bit, but I think they're gonna get that fixed though. They're gonna fix that.
Dude, it ain't.
They gonna
Let me
fix
tell you
that.
something, man. I'm not gonna be bashed because I'm done with Kyrie because I want to get on another subject. But I'm really done with
Hater.
it. I'm
Hater.
just. It was news this morning. I knew those guys they were playing a game of chicken. They were playing a game of chicken, and them people said, "Do me a favor, then, Kyrie. You take you and your inexperienced agent, who is your mother-in-law, who ain't never did a deal before, and y'all go out there and try to get me a sign and trade deal together, and a sign and trade deal. And if the deal is favorable, we'll make the deal, or you can walk away from us and turn down this $36 million. I'm gonna tell the whole story, ladies and gentlemen, because or you got the power if you want to. Ain't nobody forcing you to do nothing, Mr. Kyrie. You can opt out of your player option for $36 million and become a restricted free agent and can go anywhere you want to, sir. But you need me to get this bank. I'm just ain't gonna pay it to you. You done F me out enough money. I ain't finna let you you didn't even use no Vaseline on me. I ain't finna let you do me. That's what they saying. I'm just telling you.
How many teams have screwed over players?
I'm just talking about this situation right here. Can I talk about this situation? So, all I'm telling you, I'm trying to explain it to the people, Chris. Ain't nobody hold. It's some people might not know the ramifications of this deal. They can't force. Kyrie could be a free agent to go sign with anybody he want to after Friday. All he got to do is say, I don't want the $36 million y'all finna give me. I'll take the veterans exception that the Lakers got for $6 million and go play out here for $6 million.
And then figure it out after that.
Yeah, he can do that.
And figure it out after that. So you think that? So here's my thing. What I tell people all the time. So we can sit up here and say,
boy, Brian Simmons, man, you hit me on that one. Brian Simmons, yeah.
So Hatter, I'm telling you, these dudes in the league, think about what happened in Philadelphia. Ben Simmons says, I don't care what y'all do to me. I ain't playing no more. I'm done. You can do whatever you want. Whatever. Do whatever you want. I'm leaving the Sixers. And I know 36 million ain't a lot to us, and 30 million because he be making.
Ain't a lot to who?
Let me finish. Some of them dudes, and if he thinks he can make some of that money up on the other side, right? And he said, okay, instead of 500 million, I got 470 million. Instead of 200 million, I got 200 and whatever, 50. Instead of 200 million, I got 150 million. Them dudes, they think like that. And what's the difference between a guy making 200 million and a guy making 230 million? Are they living the same lifestyle?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So I'm telling you how them guys think. Some of them think like that. Man, screw them people. They ain't gonna tell me, especially that dude.
So you're saying that's what you want him to do.
I'm not saying that's what I want him to do. I'm saying if I'm a dude that says, you know what, man, no matter what, I'm not gonna be happy here. I'm out. I'll go figure it out. I got $100 million in the bank. How much money do I need? So what? I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna get another deal. I don't want to be here. I'm out. If he had $1 million, he wouldn't do this, Adam. If he was a rookie, he wouldn't do this.
I understand.
Right?
I understand.
You know what?
But you got, hold up. Have you forgot? Because see, I've been hearing, Don't you know he lured a guy to come there with him? So Kevin Durant. So F Kevin Durant. That's what you said. But you'll do that anyway.
Kevin Durant not a grown man. Like he's not a grown man. He could have gone to the Knicks if he wanted. Kevin Durant could have did what he wanted. Come on, man. I'm not buying that stuff. And the way sensitive Kevin Durant is, trust me, he did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. Oh, we lured him here. They lured James there too?
Yes. James got the hell out of there, though.
James wanted to leave Houston by any means
necessary. Absolutely.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
You know? And then I don't even want to go in on James how he ducked out. I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, don't go there. Yeah.
I don't even want to go there.
Because I don't want to hear your innuendos.
So I'm leaving. Whoa, you leaving?
I don't want to hear all. Hey, I don't want to hear all your conjectures. I don't want to hear all of that.
Competition and wow, I love basketball, but no, I came here to play with the big three, and because we're only the big two, I'm leaving. Wow. Okay, James. No problem. No problem, James. Go to Philadelphia. And then have Embiid talk mess about you. I mean, it's okay. Whatever. You know, you cool with that. You can't run from reality, man. You can't run from reality, Hatter.
The NBA is fantastic.
It's fantastic. You know why it's fantastic? Because those guys have rights and they have money and they can do the same thing Walmart does and they can do the same thing Uber does when they say, what, we're going to take money from you. And don't nobody say nothing about Uber. But we're going to dog Kyrie because he made a decision.
Hey. See, now he'd have compared me saying I'm not giving Kyrie the same energy.
Who said that?
Some people just want. Mr. Rito, before May 5th, I shut the whole show down and just me and you would just go in it. But you ain't that important today, bro. You just ain't that important. Chris, what? You ain't that important today, bro.
You must know Rito, man.
No, I don't know him. I never met him before in my life. He just ain't that important today. He just ain't that important because he don't never have no facts. He never have facts.
Please do.
Yeah,
he called you up. Please.
That's all right. That's all right. It's okay, Cletus.
I'm waiting on Herb to get on the feed. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Herb to get on the feed. That's what I'm waiting on.
But see, Mr. Rito, the difference, you on this show. I ain't trying to find out on your show. I'm not coming making no comments on your show. So get a show and then let me come and make a comment on that. But back to Chris. Let's back. I'm gonna let him talk. But if he keep talking crazy, heaven gonna click him off anyway. So we ain't got to worry about it. So what else you talking about, Chris? What else?
Hey, man, Chris, I like the Rockets guy.
No, it's some things. It's some things I want to talk about.
Okay, going on.
I saw a lot of interesting tweets.
After the draft.
After the draft. After the draft. I had a lot of phone calls after the draft, before the draft.
Ooh, don't get oof.
And Chris.
Oof. You gonna upset some folks. Slow down now. Breathe. And don't upset nobody.
I'm not gonna say no.
Okay, all right, go on.
I think, let me tell you something. The draft went the way that I thought it was going to go. I didn't have to.
Whoa. What do you mean draft? You think Junior was getting drafted?
No.
Really?
No.
Why?
Because after talking to all the teams, and they just said he wasn't. That it wasn't me. I just talked to them.
Wow.
But he ain't the only one. But guess what? They didn't give him the draft. I think before the draft was over down there, Junior down there signed a deal to play at Memphis in my hometown, and he signed a two-way contract, which is a unique contract, and I don't know if people understand the contract, but let me explain it to you just a little bit.
You know the Exhibit 10 too? You know that one?
Yeah.
Can you explain both of those? Because somebody asked
Exhibit 10 is a contract you sign for minimum money, and it's non-guaranteed. It's really just a deal to get you to their summer league or something like that. It's the most minimum deal ever. I'll explain it a little bit later. It's the most minimum deal you can get in the NBA, and it's not guaranteed. They can cut you at any time. Okay, a two-way contract is a contract where each NBA team is allowed two-way contracts, Chris. Allowed 2 of them. All right. You get your 15 guys that's on the roster, and you're allowed two-way contracts, which became more prominent this year because of the pandemic. So you
Correct.
had extra guys in so you wouldn't
Yeah,
have to just
yeah.
get going around. So and what it was last year, the two-way deal was almost about $400 and some thousand for 1 year, guaranteed for 1 year. Okay, guaranteed. So now, since the minimum salary for a rookie has went up to about $1 million, so it's a two-way contract is always half the minimum salary for a rookie. So
Gotcha.
the guy Junior would be guaranteed $500 some thousand a year for the, and the unique thing about it is guaranteed. And
So how long does a two-way last though?
The two-way gonna last the whole season for 50 games. He can play for 50 games in the NBA. The rest of the games he have to play in the G League. And let's say Junior go there, somebody get injured, and he got to play. He got to play more than 50 games, and they need him. Then they got to turn that two-way contract into a standard contract and cut somebody else. And another key variable, you got to have 4 years or less of service to get a 2-year contract. 2-year contract is not for them old dudes over 4 years of service.
Two-way, you mean two-way contract?
I mean two-way, yeah.
Right.
Two-way contracts are not for the old guy. Let's say, Chris, you played 1 year, 1 game 1 year, you played 1 game the next year, you played 1 game the next year, and you played 1 game, just 1 game in the NBA. That's 4 years of service. So you cannot be a two-way player. You follow me? So it's for the younger players. You keep the younger player. Now, let's get back to Junior. Let's say Junior go and just ball out. When he get his chance in the 50, and 50 games are up, and then they have to, and also two-way players cannot go to the playoffs.
Really?
They're not counted in as the playoff, and they don't count against the salary cap.
Unless they're on the team.
Unless they sign that deal, the one of the 15. So the 15 contracts and two
so there's basically there's 62 way guys in the league that got signed.
Yes. Well, everybody, you don't have to use it.
So can a drafted guy get a two-way? Second round pick get a two-way?
Yes.
Okay, so I see what you're saying.
But most likely a second round guy gonna be slided into but they'll probably you're gonna see some second round guys.
They got to play in the summer league. The dudes that are going to play in the summer league, the dudes are actually in the NBA.
Second
the summer league.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Jimmy. Chris, it's a unique year, man. It wasn't but 58 picks this year, Chris. You remember two teams got so you got to, man. It's hard. You talking about this money they giving to people? I don't blame them. What you telling people the other day? I don't blame you. If you got a kid, and I'm gonna let you know, parents, it wasn't but one guy got drafted under 6'3". If he wasn't no McDonald All-American,
you talking about J.D. Davidson?
Huh?
Who was it? J.D. Davidson?
Huh?
Who? J.D. Davidson from Alabama? Who was it?
No, J.D. taller than J.D. 6'3".
Okay, 6'3".
I said 6'3", under 6'3". That's Kennedy Chandler.
And he went in the second round, and he was McDonald's All-American.
McDonald All-American. So they had to, they want that to look too bad. They had to, y'all got to remember, second round picks to these guys, to the NBA, they'll cut them, they'll pay them
and cut them. I mean, here's my thing, Here's my thing to people. People get mad, all right?
Okay, come on.
Let's put it out there. People get mad. And I've talked to some other people that would say, oh, man, this dude going to get drafted. The minute the agent say he going to get drafted, he got 10 workouts. I say, homeboy.
Right.
You talking about couple of $1 billion organization.
Right.
What is a plane ticket to them? And a hotel room.
Nothing.
And a meal for them to come work you out.
Nothing.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you guys got to understand
Right.
that these dudes are spending $40 million on John Wall not to play.
It's a good point.
So to fly you in on Delta and put you at the Marriott and feed you at the Cheesecake Factory is nothing to these guys. That don't mean that you got a career in the league. The same way, getting a two-way or an Exhibit 10, you're not in the league. You got to get there. You got to play your way in.
No, you're not in the league. I mean, you're
You're
in
not
the
in the
league,
league.
but you ain't in the league.
I mean, you got a chance. You got a better chance than me and Hatter.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because if you were in the league, guess what? You'd be talking like you was in the league. You got some work to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you said research before, and I'm sure somebody on the Chop Shop probably has it, or I can call somebody. I got some data on all them dudes that had a cup of coffee in the league when the pandemic was happening. I can't even say it was a scout that gave me the data. Man, do you know that all them dudes that was playing, only 4 of them got contracts that ended out the year? Like, people don't realize this. If I want the data of how many dudes in the last 5 years, or since two ways have been in existence, how many guys have actually got contracts out of 2 days? I mean, 2 ways. It's hard.
It's hard. It's very hard. It's very
And I'm
hard.
not saying
Coach, you got to realize you got them 15 in front of them.
that's what I'm trying. Dude, people don't, like, when people like, oh man, he got workouts. I say, man, this ain't Twitter, homeboy.
Can I just tell? Can I just get
what's going on?
Can I just get a Chop Shop some information?
Woo!
Whenever somebody just get an Exhibit 10 contract, it's really, I'm trying to see how to say it. It's really a glorified training camp or G League contract. That's what Exhibit 10. It allows the player to participate in the training camp while also allowing the team to control the player's G League rights. That's why they would sign you to a G League. Exhibit 10 contract. It's a 1-year minimum salary contract, and you can be cut at any single time. I just want to give that to you, Coach. That's the difference in the contract. But back to you. What's that music?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I thought I was playing some music. So back to you. So now explain to you. So Chris, I can't.
It bothers me. Let me tell you what bothers me.
What bothers you? Tell me what bothers
I was a college coach for 25 years. Coached some pros. Coached some guys that have been drafted. Do you know who was the AAC Player of the Year? I'm trying to tell people what.
Kenny Davis.
He was in the draft, wasn't he?
No.
Oh, damn, my bad. Who was the Big East Player of the Year?
I don't keep up the Big East.
Colin Gillespie from Villanova. Second team All-American.
He didn't get drafted. No. I ain't even see his name show up on one of the boards.
Who was the ACC Player of the Year?
Right.
Alondris Williams. Did he get drafted?
No.
Drew Timme, good player, right?
He went back to school. He went back to school.
Them dudes at Carolina, everybody talk about the McDonald's All-Americans. What they all do?
Went back to school. But Duke had 4 dudes to go.
I knew they was gonna have 4.
You said that.
They had 5.
Said they had 5.
I thought they were gonna have 5 first-round draft picks.
Right.
But Trevor Keels went in the second round.
Right.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand. And I'm gonna tell you what's
Did
funny.
Duke win the championship?
They went to the Final Four.
Did they win the championship?
No. Kansas did, but Ochai Agbaji, Kansas had 2 first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
Christian Brown,
right.
and Ochai Agbaji.
Right. Keep going.
So what I'm saying is, when dudes be thinking like they just gonna get in the league, and I'm gonna tell you something else. I spoke with a man who does European, who sends kids to Europe, and he says, Chris, you gotta understand, the market with the pandemic and everything's going, the market ain't what it used to be. Remember how them dudes be like, oh man, if it don't work out, I'm just gonna go overseas. Homeboy, I know a dude that was one of the best players in this league. And the agent was like, listen, man, I might be able to get him $5,000 if he lucky. What is his expectations? Because there's some of these guys have unrealistic expectations. Hey, what's 5 times 12, Hatter? That's $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
Like these guys, they don't understand. Like, yeah, you're a professional basketball player, but
Well, some people just want to be a professional basketball player, Chris.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay.
But I hope you stay healthy the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Gravity is real. Gravity is real, Mom and Dad.
Did you see what Steve Hayes just said?
What did he say?
Kofi Cockburn. He didn't even get
Coburn,
drafted.
Coburn.
Yeah.
You know why? Let me tell you something. Draymond Green said this on All That Smoke. Was it All That Smoke? Yeah. He said they say that the Laker team or the Bulls team are better than our teams. He said, let me tell you something. If Shaquille O'Neal played in today's NBA, they will tear his, and my grandma wasn't on his feed probably, I would say that word, will tear his butt up. Because he can't guard a pick and roll. Kofi Coburn cannot guard a ball screen, and he can't shoot threes. Guys like him are obsolete now. It don't matter what you're doing in college. Why you think Drew Timme staying in college? This dude is the most dominant player in college.
Right.
Can't nobody stop him. And he going back to school. Why? Because he can't guard ball screens and he don't shoot threes.
So is he gonna try to learn that this year?
He gonna have to learn how to shoot threes, or he went back for the NIL money because now the college is different. For a lot of guys,
I love that NIL.
The pros is gonna be college. NIL turned college into the pros. So that's the best some of these guys gonna get. That was the best thing ever happened to college was NIL. I'm telling you right now.
Yes.
Because let me tell you why women's basketball, why you have dominant teams in women's basketball. You have dominant teams because they can't leave. So the top shelf of women's basketball, right? Those girls are way better than the ones in the middle of the pack and the bottom of the pack. It's not like men's basketball. So when UConn gets the best players and they stay for 4 years, they dominate. When Pat Summitt, God rest her soul, was alive and they got the best players, they dominated.
Right.
Because they can't leave. They stayed for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Imagine college football if them dudes in Alabama could be one and done. They wouldn't be that good. But they getting the best dudes for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to beat them dudes. They can't leave early. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, people got to understand, a guy like Kofi Coburn, right? So Oscar Tshiebwe was the player of the year. Player of the year.
Oh, hey.
Guess what he did?
Went back to school.
Getting like $2 million in NIL.
Dude, the man was riding around in a Porsche last year.
So think about this. I'm not even trying. We're going to use Junior just because we know Junior.
Okay.
Oscar Tshiebwe got that feedback and says, hold on, man. Mm-hmm. I can make $2 million at Kentucky, or I can get a two-way making $500.
Oh.
I can get $2 million over here, or I can get $500 over here because I'm not getting drafted. SEC Player of the Year. That's another league. He was the best player in the league, and he went back to school. How about that? I don't know who. So 2 leagues. So 3 leagues. The other 3 leagues. I think either Johnny Davis or
Johnny Davis left.
I know Johnny left. I'm trying to say the leagues where the Player of the Years went to the NBA. Okay. Pac-12, Ben Mathurin, and called out LeBron like an idiot. I mean, he's just an idiot. I mean, I ain't know what you're doing, son. Please. You were okay. You were good at Arizona, but give me a freaking break. How you call out LeBron James? And Ochai Agbaji, right? Lottery, 2 lotteries. And the kid, the twin, I forget his name, it escapes my mind right now. Keegan or Johnny Davis were Player of the Year in the Big Ten. I forget which one he was.
Oh, Keegan was the Player of the Year.
So those 3 guys got drafted lottery, right? And the other leagues, none of them either came out or got drafted.
Do you know?
So you got dudes that are. So you got dudes. So this I'm trying to paint the picture for people.
Paint it, baby. Paint it.
You got dudes now. The players of the year now. The dudes that people are. Oh, he ain't that good, homeboy. They played 18 games, and that dude was the best player. So because if it was your son, you wouldn't be saying that. If it was your kid, you wouldn't be saying that. So chill out. He was the player of the year, and he decided to go back. So now what I'm saying is, if you're a guy, I mean, some guys, they just look at metrics, man. He the one. He the one, the hype, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. if you didn't make an all-conference team, what you doing thinking about going to the NBA? Because the player of the year says, I ain't coming out because I'm not going to get drafted.
Oh, that's a good point.
If you don't even make the all-tournament team.
But these guys think they better. Dude, you got a little dude say he better than LeBron James.
He was player of the year. I'm not talking about him.
But he's still saying he better than LeBron James?
He out of his mind. He out of his mind.
Okay.
I mean, that's just whatever.
Okay.
That's just stupid.
Oh, Johnny Davis was the big player.
Okay, so Johnny Davis, but Johnny Davis, again, was in the lottery.
Okay.
My point is, you got dudes that are playing in these lower leagues, not playing in the Power Six, right? Thinking they going to the NBA. Dude,
what about Scottie Pippen's son and Shaq's son?
The favors. And hold up. Scottie Pippen's son was way better than Shaq's son.
Yes.
He was first team all league.
Yeah.
Still little.
Exhibit 10.
Little. Favors. Little. You know what they did that for? So people can watch him in Vegas at the Summer League so they can get some people to watch the Summer League. Come on,
their dad is going to show up.
Come on, man. People got to understand.
That's a good
2
point.
Hall of Famers, top 75
That's a good
players
point.
all time.
That's a great point. It's a great point.
You know, Larsa Pippen might show up. Come on. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm it's La La Land.
Right.
But this people don't understand. It's very difficult to get. If you ain't in that top 30, stay in school if you got a chance. Yeah. I don't understand people coming out with more time. Well, I ain't got nothing else to prove. Yeah, you do. If they're not saying you're going to get drafted, you got more to prove. Case in point, Tari Eason. How did tell me his story? Cincinnati, they got rid of the coach. He go to LSU, and the rest is history. That's his history.
He's a lottery pick.
But he long.
Oh, okay.
6'9", 6'10".
They say he can shoot.
Again.
So the Rockets did pretty good then.
Oh, I love Jabari Smith. I'm sorry, I love Jabari Smith. That's my favorite player. I may actually go to a Rockets game now.
Oh, me too.
I may actually, because they got him. They got a little baby big three going on. The crazy one they all, KP a little nuts, but he talented.
Yeah.
You're right. Who's the other little guard? Little skinny dude got to put some weight on. He got to get in the weight.
Don't be talking about Jalen Green.
No, Jalen Green got to, we talking about winning now. We're not talking about getting a check and being in the league.
Okay.
We're talking about actually trying to be a professional and win now.
Hey, did you see that outfit Jalen Green had on last week?
What's that?
Did you see that outfit Jalen Green had on last week?
Them dudes just trying to get attention, man. I don't even look at that stuff, man.
No, Chris, you got to see this. I got to find it for you. But keep talking. But keep going.
Listen, man, them dudes just be trying to, you know how it is, man. They just be trying to look good. You gotta be careful when you look at what them dudes is wearing and stuff. But hold up. Even if you got a purse on nicer than the one your girl got on. Yeah, but I mean, dude, that's the thing, man. Them dudes are doing
that. Ain't no damn thing.
That dude's a fashion dude, man. That's what it is, man. That's what they do now, man.
Let me catch your grown ass. Let me catch you in one of them purses.
It's a crossbody. He's doing he's trying to be, doing a little sexy thing right there. He's trying to put it's Pride Week. I think she got a Pride top on. It's Pride Week now. I'll be careful. With that.
I ain't got to be careful. I'm not about to be careful. Take that damn pink ass purse off.
You got to be careful now.
Excuse me.
So man can't wear pink? How about this? I was at a store yesterday looking at some lamps at CB2. And I said, you know what I said? Yo, man, I asked this guy. I said, dude, is this feminine? Is this too feminine for a room he says, you know what? It's too feminine. But there's nothing wrong with a man liking some feminine things.
I like the female. Yes, it's nothing. Hold up.
Or myself,
I'm
just saying.
I like the female, but I don't like her female. I'm not
drive around in a Prius. I'm gonna talk about him. I say, homeboy, you gotta.
Hey, I like a female, but I'm not finna go use her feminine products. So what the hell you talking about?
Come on,
I
man.
know, Chris. I don't agree with you.
Yo, everybody's. First of all, it depends on you gonna call. Like I'm looking at Kelton. What's up, Worthing and the Worthing coach in the house? Listen, here's the deal.
A crossbody. This man said, "Hold up, no, you stop." D. White.
Worthing coach.
This
All
man
types of
said
dudes.
a crossbody.
Yeah, dude, all types of dudes wearing crossbodies.
I'm not wearing no cross nothing.
I got a crossbody.
No, I do.
I got a crossbody.
Hey, hey. Let me get your ass off the screen. Hold up.
And they
Let me get
tasteful. Hold up. And they tasteful, not tasteful.
Let me get in. Let me get him off the damn screen.
Why you gotta get me off the screen?
Man, you can't be wearing that mess, man.
If you go to Europe, because I know you don't fly over the water. If you like Elvis, hey, have you seen the new Elvis movie, by the way?
Chris,
man, have you seen the Elvis movie?
Hey, Chris.
Have you seen the new Elvis movie? I'm just messing with you. Have you seen the new Elvis movie? I'm teasing you. You know I'm teasing you.
Okay.
You know I'm teasing you. You know I
No, I ain't seen no damn Elvis movie. What the hell am I watching Elvis movie? Whoa.
No. Go see it. You're gonna be thoroughly surprised at what you see.
I'm not seeing. Where's that?
Listen to me. Go see the Elvis movie.
Where's it seen at? Where's it shown at?
It's in the theaters. It just came out.
Oh, hell no, I ain't going to no movie theater.
Why?
No.
Why not?
I ain't going to movie theater unless I'm going to see Top Gun.
Dude. Okay. Top Gun is one brother in the whole movie.
Hold on.
Go see Elvis's movie and they show how he got influence. Half the movie got brothers in it. Go see Elvis.
I'll wait.
All right, man. Listen, I'm
not going to the movie, Chris.
Okay, fine. You get on the plane though, won't you?
I'm not wearing no crossbody, Mindy Collins. I don't care no cross. I'm not wearing nothing across my body.
Hatter, why can't you wear something across your body?
Because I'm not. I'm not messing up my outfit.
So you want them dudes that walk around with them big old wallets in your pocket, look like you got
I don't.
Stack of nickels in your pocket.
No, I don't. I've got a little Louis card case.
So think about today's world. We got a wallet. We got a phone. Some of y'all act like y'all bookmen from Good Times. Y'all got a 95 keys. You got keys. You got all that stuff. What are you carrying it in? In your pockets? No.
I got a valet to carry my stuff for me. How about that? How about that, player? I have somebody. I'm not finna walk around with all that mess. I go bring me a backpack with me.
A backpack? You can't take a backpack everywhere. You going into an event with a backpack?
I'm not going to no event. I'm not going to no event that I got to take. What else you put in there? What else you put in that man purse? What else you put in that pink ass purse?
A mask. You can't take a mask. You can't put a mask everywhere.
I put my mask in my pocket. Keep going.
Hold up. You need some sanitizer. Dude, I'm telling you, you need a crossbody.
I got a small. Hold up. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I don't want to see that little cheap thing you got from Burlington Coat Factory. I'm talking about something nice. Designer. Come on, Hatter. Come on, man. Get with it. I can't believe y'all. Y'all know better than the Chop Shop. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all gonna make me think all y'all from Houston, Texas on this Chop Shop in a minute. Jesus. Come on now. Don't let Hatter confuse y'all. He's from Memphis, and he just old sometimes. He got some old ways. We got it. That's like using a payphone. We got to get to the next level. And listen.
I don't need no purse to put this in, and this in.
Okay, so what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do?
I hold it. I hold it in my hand. But see, you be wearing them tight ass britches. You be wearing them culottes. You be wearing them cool. Mine can go in my pocket. Right there. This little thing right here.
Hatter, you the same guy. You the same guy that say men probably should get manicures and pedicures.
No, I get manicure pedicures all the time.
No, men shouldn't get facials.
I get manicured.
You're that
Come
same
on.
guy.
All you gotta do is look at this nice face and look at these nice nails.
Hold up. Stop it then.
And look at these nice nails and look at these nice feet.
Be progressive.
But I'm not finna wear no purse.
It's not a purse.
I'm not just gonna wear
a purse.
I'm not gonna even wear a fanny pack.
Let me ask you a question, Hatter. In the days, you're a biblical man because you're a biblical man.
Yes.
Let's go here. In the days when our Lord walked the earth, did he wear pants? What do you wear?
I wasn't back there, Chris.
No, you know what I'm talking about. What did they wear?
I went back there. I don't know what they had on.
What did they wear?
I don't know what they had on.
Did they
I
wear
went back there.
pants?
All I,
They didn't
oh,
wear pants. And it was acceptable. They did not wear pants. So
well,
stop
guess
it.
what? It's not acceptable right now.
Oh, so that's what, so hold up. So that's what we're doing now?
So
That's what we're
Robert
doing now?
Hatter, I bet not.
I didn't say that. But I'm not saying that, but he's he's like he's trying to be a little fashion guy. It's intentional. I get it.
Chris,
It's Pride Week.
that man probably got on a Jimmy Choo.
It's Pride Week.
That was before Pride Week.
Hatter, you something else, man. I thought you were a little more progressive than this.
Hold on. No. I'm not that progressive. Hey, Chris.
So you the guy to tell women they can't wear dresses in the church. You that dude.
I ain't gonna tell no woman to wear. Excuse me.
No,
Listen, I ain't telling. Hold on, no. I ain't telling him what he can't wear. Notice what I said. I'm not wearing that mess. See, that's what you missed.
Okay, I'm with you.
I'm not wearing them tight ass bridges like you be wearing.
Ain't nothing wrong with a dude with a crossbody, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the airport tomorrow. I'm gonna have my crossbody on, and I'm going out. And listen, ain't nobody gonna say a word, and they ain't gonna question nothing about what's going on. They gonna be like, "Who that dude right there?" That's what they gonna say. That's a nice bag. You know what they gonna say? That's a nice bag. Wow, where'd you get that from? Exactly. That's what they're gonna say. Okay. They're not gonna say,
Guess what? I will never get that compliment.
That's fine.
I would never get that compliment.
That's fine.
Okay. That's what they're gonna say. Okay, go what they're gonna say. They're gonna say nice backpack. They're gonna say nice backpack.
That's fine. Out there looking like you going to the Himalayas. That's cool.
No. You must ain't seen my
Climbing
backpack.
Mount Mercedes.
Hold on.
Where you going, man?
Hold on. I got a special backpack now. Don't get it twisted.
I got that too. But
Okay then. But I ain't finna wear no panties. I mean, so you might as well put on a pair of bloomers then.
Nah, see, there you go. See, there you go.
There I go.
I just gotta let you keep talking.
If I put a purse on, I might as well put on me a pair of panties.
It's why we're associating
The
bag.
two P's, purses and panties.
Question. So if I have a book, a satchel, I'm a lawyer or I'm a teacher, and it has a strap on it, and I put my documents in it, and I decide to take it from one side to the other, and it's now a satchel or a briefcase that I wear crossbody. What's wrong with that?
You ain't no lawyer.
Fashionable.
You're not going in the courtroom. That's the problem. The two P's, panties and purses.
Like right. Sometimes, anyway, you know.
Right, okay, hey man, where else we go? Where we go? How we go there?
Explain something to me, because you want to chop up Jalen Green.
No.
So explain this Deshaun Watson thing to me.
Okay.
So all of the people settled? 20 of the 24 settled?
Yes.
So that means Deshaun Watson paid them.
Yes.
And it's not Women Rock Wednesday, so I probably can say this. You know what? I got to be careful. I don't want them people to take me off the network. Because I'm a little, along with abortion rights, right? And what happened in the Supreme Court, right?
Uh-huh.
So here's the deal. Herb Chris. Dudes, yo, man, listen.
I got to take a break. Keep talking, Chris. I got to get some water, man. I'm tired of y'all.
Herb, I don't understand what guys are saying, and y'all something else, man. So here's the deal. I don't understand before Hatter comes back what people have, like why y'all have a problem with, men being, whatever. You wouldn't call it metrosexual. You could call it progressive, whatever. And some of you guys know what I'm talking about because y'all wear those shoes that might look crazy to me. I'm like, man, what are you wearing? Or y'all may wear these pants that look crazy to me, but as soon as a guy puts a garment, it's a bag. It's something that carries things. Some guys may take it over the top, but at the end of the day, give me a break. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't define his sexuality. Get out of here. Kevin Freitman from East Texas. He was picking freaking beans all his life. He don't know nothing about what we talk about.
Chris.
He's still wearing bell bottoms with his Nikes.
Chris.
So I ain't talking to him.
What I love about? I love me some me. You know
You're
why?
right about that.
You know why? Because I've been all over the world several times, and I see those guys with them.
Yes.
I don't like it, though.
That's fine.
That's all I'm saying.
That's fine.
Because I know they probably got some panties on up under that thing.
See, there you
I'm
go.
just
See,
telling
you
you.
gotta stop that. So
No, I'm
Kevin
telling you.
Kevin Frazier say he from Mississippi. That's the same thing, Kevin Frazier.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? East Texas and Mississippi, y'all might as well be the same. Anyway, my point is, Hatter, why do you have to make that association?
No, Chris, I can't help.
Don't do that, man.
Chris.
Guy's comfortable in his sexuality. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Don't come to New York with that. Don't come to the city with that.
So wearing these skirts with a split, like D Wade playing. Okay, so if you go, D Wade had a split longer than Gabrielle's the other day. Talking about his split. That man had a split.
So what about Muslims and
They
people?
had his leg hanging out.
So you got to be Muslim to wear. Man, don't listen. I'm not gonna go there.
Chris, the man had his leg hanging out, man.
Dude.
Y'all don't let me find this picture.
What's wrong with that? If that's what he wants to wear, why we have to question his sexuality?
I didn't say nothing about his sexuality.
You said he might be wearing some panties. That's what you just said.
I guess you said if you can wear a purse. All I said, if you can wear a purse, put on the panties too. That's all I said.
Yo, you can't come here with that, man. Stay in Texas. Hey,
man.
Let's get back to Deshaun Watson. Stay in Texas.
Okay,
man.
tell me about the show.
Don't come here with that. You sound
okay,
crazy.
P&P. Okay, P&P. Let's go to it. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I just said I don't like it.
Yo, you got a pro. Don't get me started. Let's get back to Deshaun Watson.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Because I'm going to get to this abortion thing in a second.
Okay.
And I love to hear people's right. And I'm going to go right at everybody's neck and say it goes back to one thing and one thing only. That Roe v. Wade was overturned. And it comes back to, you know what, Hatter. In 2000, what people didn't do what? They didn't vote. And that dude got in there and look what happened. So you can be mad all you want.
Didn't I say that? You remember we was back there?
They be mad all you want.
Uh-huh.
You can be mad all you go out there.
But you got to explain when he voted. No. When everybody dogged Hillary.
Exactly.
And everybody talking about the email and everybody, I ain't voting now. It's the lesser of two evils. Both of them ain't nothing to me. Ain't now one. But y'all allowed that dude to nominate 3 of the justice. We lost it 4. I know. He appointed 3. The other ones just was in his corner. Clarence Thomas and the other one just in it. But he
bring that dude name.
He appointed 3. Y'all let me explain something to y'all. I told y'all, I introduced Steve Bannon to y'all. Chris Walker looked at me talking about, he couldn't be that powerful. That's the only thing. Steve Bannon is going around. Y'all look him up. He going around the world inserting himself in other people's politics around the world. So they can do this. Y'all, let me tell you something. It was a powerful move. It was a hell of a plan. But I'm finna tell y'all something. Y'all think this was about abortion.
No, it wasn't.
This ain't about no abortion, y'all. Let me tell y'all right now. So don't be whining about that.
This is the first thing that's got.
This is just the first wave.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other stuff. Some civil rights stuff. Some voting rights stuff. Some whether or not you can stay in a certain community stuff. That kids can, your kids not being able to go to certain school stuff about to come up. This thing is, don't think this was about. No. They
you better get involved.
They just use this one as,
But again, we're so reactionary, how everybody's losing their mind over it. I'm like, here's the deal. They had a thing that came out, I saw on Instagram.
Hey, Jim, here go one of your dudes.
Who was that?
I don't know why you keep saying I ain't voting. Oh, my God. See, that's the problem right there. Those are the people that got, I put it on the screen. Those are the people that got Trump elected. Those guys,
Well,
right?
listen, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that dude's agenda
Yeah.
is what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Something that happened for 50 years, giving women the right, and then people again. We can sit here and debate it all day long, but they had a thing that came out says 30% of women, right? I don't even want to get into it because what it does is highlight that it's a bunch of BS. Is what it highlights.
Yes.
And again, you got men making decisions for women, and you, man, and then they try to put God in the middle of it. Now that changes a whole dynamic. But the minute I try to put race in the middle of it, what happens, Hatter? What happens? When I try to, hold on. So you think that's okay? But what about racially? What about y'all go to church on Sunday and you discriminate? Don't get me started. But nevertheless, we'll leave it there for right now. Deshaun Watson. 20 of the women settled. So let me ask you a question, Hatter. And I want you to be honest when you tell me this. Either this dude is the worst social sexual predator we've ever seen. Is it sad to say he needs help?
Hey, I'm just gonna put this on the screen, y'all. I was about to bring that up, but that's happening next. But keep going.
No question.
Come on, y'all.
Make sure
separate but not equal. Plessy versus Pike.
Research. Make sure you do some research
before
they talk about that.
All right.
Topeka, Kansas.
All right, keep on going. Now, what you said?
Here's my thing.
You said
either he is a social deviant, sexual deviant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it possible? Again, I'm throwing it out here. Let's just talk about it. There are some women out there that knew exactly what they would get themselves into when they answered this dude's call, right?
How could you know?
And they jumped on board with the lawsuit because Tony Busby, who's trying to be the mayor of Houston, by the way, right? And you know how lawyers are, gathered all these people because again, it's a great case. If you get Deshaun Watson, who's a popular quarterback of the Houston Texans, that's a big deal. You're gonna be headlines everywhere. It's still headlines. Settled with 20 of them out of court. Mm-hmm. 4 of them, one of the original girls says she's not settling. Is that right or wrong?
Absolutely.
What the hell is going on, Hatter? How does this thing end? It's insane.
Let me tell you something. And I said it a long time ago, Alfio. I said it a long time ago. Sometimes you have to protect these players from themselves. Hate to say it, but a guy who's been in this business for 30 years, sometimes you got to protect them from themselves. I'm going to repeat that. Because I think y'all think because Deshaun Watson got a whole lot of money, he's nice looking, he's a quarterback, it's possible that he could be a sexual deviant. It's very possible. It's some people probably on this feed has problems in that area. That's it. But here's a public. And I keep trying to tell people, several players I talked to that played for that team said, Robert, you done got us out of way worse than stuff like that. Evidently, this kid, he ain't got nobody in his corner that knows how to. He ain't got no Olivia Pope.
Read what Troy said. Tell me if that's true, Hatter.
I'm gonna say the Texans knew the whole time. If he don't ask for the trade, probably. I ain't saying that was a fact because I wasn't in the room, but they knew what he was doing. They were complicit. Matter of fact, Tony Busby got a lawsuit against the Houston Texans today.
I saw that. Yeah.
What they did was take their hand off him. What I'd like to say, Troy, you was under my umbrella. And I just take my umbrella off. I can't go by your facts, Troy. I can't. I can't go by your facts. I can't go by because I got some facts from the team myself. But I'm not saying that on this show today. What I'm trying to explain to y'all is this guy, Chris, this guy evidently had contact with at least 66 women.
Definitely more than 20 for sure.
No. No. That's in the court documents.
Right.
He told, but he reported, Rusty Harder reported, it wasn't but 40 women, but it wound up being. So I know a girl who massaged him personally. She used to massage my son. She was one of the ones on Deshaun Watson's side. He didn't try it with her, right? I don't know what's going on, man. But I know people are messed up.
Only him?
People are messed up.
You mean him?
What you said? Only him?
You mean he's messed up?
No, I'm just saying it's possible for Deshaun Watson. I'm going to give you, y'all got to realize, nice looking, nice physique, nice body. Most of these guys think every woman want them anyway. All right? I'm just taking you behind the curtain. Especially a guy like him. So let's just suppose. I'm not saying this happened. This somebody just gave me a suppose. Because I wasn't in the room. I bring ain't no lady on the I can't know if she married. Boy, I wish I had somebody on. I bring a lady. First of all, I'm meeting these women on Instagram. Okay? I'm DMing them. Girl in Atlanta. Well, I'm not a real masseuse, but come on anyway and give me a massage.
See, now you're getting to where I'm going now.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go there.
No, I'm just going to say you answered my question for me.
I don't have a massage table. So what I have to do is go over to the Houston, Texas facility and get their massage table and use it. I get an NDA from one of the employees of the Houston, Texas. Non-disclosure agreement. I got a certain room at the Houstonian Hotel that I take some of the girls to do this. That's paid for by the Houston, Texas. So that's why they complicit.
They should be.
Okay, so let's say, hypothetical. He's saying, I'm rich, I'm fine, I'm the QB1. She gonna want some of this when she see it. I'm not gonna have the towel. I'm gonna put that little bitty towel over there, then I'm gonna take it off. The girl massage me, do all that crazy stuff that he liked to him. But the girl, then he said, okay, girl went, then he want to relieve himself and shoot the stuff all on the girl, right? Clothing, hair, everything. But when you cash app her, you gave her money, $150 for the massage. Where's the other money for that other stuff?
Oh my God.
I know it's illegal because that's prostitution, but this already been done. So of course you would be mad at him.
But you said a minute ago that I'm not a masseuse, but yet you get on a plane.
And you want a massage. You're going to pay me for the massage.
I'm gonna say it again.
Huh?
He's IGing people, DMing them because they're cute. Because I'm sure none of them are unattractive. Okay.
Some of them were unattractive
It
to
depends
who?
on what to him.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
So obviously he's picking certain people, even though they can't massage. They have no degree, have no license.
But every woman think they can massage.
That's not the point. It's not a masseuse. You're a professional athlete, and you should have.
He just wanted a massage. The man wanted him some tail, man.
So what? Okay, so I'm saying is the women that are flying there knew they weren't masseuses, so they were flying there.
Well, pay him like he went. Don't pay him for no massage. Pay him for whatever he wants, sir. Tip him better. The dude, the man that said it, man, tighter than nuts on the Golden Gate Bridge, man.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We've seen other dudes like that. I'm saying.
So why?
We're talking about both sides. I'm with you on Deshaun Watson side. You don't have to sell me. I'm saying.
I ain't on no side.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I agree with your point that this dude could be whatever. I don't know him, right? I'm saying.
What if you did that to your daughter? What was you gonna tell her? You shouldn't have went over there.
I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna talk to my daughter because hopefully I've taught her. Say, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing getting on a plane? You're not a masseuse. What are you doing? Like
I know some girls who done got on the plane and meet me. I just met them, and I didn't come.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is the premise of which they've gone. They went there knowing what it was. What are you doing,
Chris?
So just be honest and say I went because of this. And I don't like what happened. Say that. Because
how we know that? That's what they're not saying in court.
I don't know what they're saying.
That's what you don't know that.
I'm saying the ones that, if you weren't a masseuse, Hatter, let me ask you a question. Hatter, you like golf balls. You like playing golf.
Right.
You only go on Instagram to look at girls that are cute and say, hey, can you learn? Do you know how to hit golf balls? Are you a golf instructor?
Hell yeah. If I was a young single dude.
I can show you. I don't listen. I don't know how to hit golf balls, but I can show you a couple of things. Okay, well, I'm gonna send you a first class ticket tomorrow from New York to come down and show you what you think you know. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't sent nobody no damn first class ticket. Let's get that straight.
They put themselves in.
I'm talking about he ain't sent them no first class ticket.
I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing some fix on it, but you don't know if he sent them first class or not. But they flew themselves in. That what you telling me? You just said you didn't know. Do you know? So I'm trying to see if you know something or not.
All I'm telling you is, that's some strange stuff, man.
What? I don't think there's anything strange about it. Hannah.
66 different women?
Oh my God. Man, Future got a baby with 12 different women with 9 different baby mamas. And you talking about a dude getting massaged with 66 women.
We just talking about the masseuse. We ain't talking about the girls he messing with.
I get you on that. I think they one and the same. But let me ask you because I guarantee
they wouldn't have told it on him, Chris.
I guarantee he dated some of them 66. You just said a minute ago, you don't know what they said in them.
No, Chris, what I'm trying to tell you, Chris, and I think I know where you're going. All I'm saying is you got that many women that's saying, evidently you ain't no player. I know you ain't no player. Yeah. You ain't got a player bone in your body. You can't handle them. You might can get them, but you can't handle them. You remember? I told you that with Chris.
Yeah. Be careful. My grandmother watched.
Okay, grandma. I'm glad you're on here. So, man, just don't know. So,
some of the stories you told me, I'm up here laughing. I wish I can just put you out. Boy, the Chop Shop, y'all don't even understand this dude is a fraud right now. Some of the stories you told me don't even compare to what this dude is doing.
No, I'm not a fraud. I'm just
a room compared to some of the stories.
Hold up. No. There's some weird stuff here.
I mean, okay, he might be a little weird, but some of the stories you told me is like,
man, really? It's something worse.
Women, really? Them dudes got it like that? Because the same thing you meant, women do that clown.
These women would do anything for money, Chris. But give them the money. Give them the money. You got the money. You got to pay anyway. Rusty Harden and been him clean over.
Yeah, he don't want to go to jail. He want to keep playing.
So guess what? Now, the NFL, you know they having, I think his hearing tomorrow. I think Tuesday.
Yeah.
Having his hearing. It's a new hearing. This ain't no hearing that Roger Goodell. You know, remember you hated Roger. You tried to get Roger Goodell fired. Hey y'all.
Yeah,
Chris
you mean hold up. The Roger Goodell that said in front of Congress the other day, well, I can't do nothing to Daniel Snyder. I can't make that Roger Goodell that levies punishments on the player that said, well, there's nothing I can do to Daniel Snyder. That Roger Goodell?
Yeah.
Okay, going on.
He can't do nothing to Roger.
So why can't he do something to Deshaun Watson then?
He's a player.
And what is Roger Goodell? He represents the owners.
The owner owned the team. He can't tell the dude. Hold up. Whoa. I got one for you. Whoa. Can I speak?
I'm just before you go.
So you gonna walk your butt in there into CBS and
is Donald Sterling still an owner? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Because the other owners voted him out.
Ooh, so what are we saying now? The other owners are complicit with Daniel?
Yeah, because they doing the same damn thing.
The Phoenix Suns guy, what happened to him?
He ain't out yet.
Exactly.
Dude, these owners are sexual deviants. Okay, Chris, imagine if you had a yacht. Imagine if you had a yacht, Chris. What your little nasty butt would be doing?
Give me about 2 years. Give me about 2-3 years. Keep going.
Hey, now, boy, Troy Benjamin ain't lying. Daniel Snyder got stuff on the league too. Dude, it's a hot mess going. Hey, but
all this happened because of them emails with
Gruden. No, them girls sued him. You know, the cheerleaders, they took the cheerleaders over there on a remote photo shoot, took their passports because they could leave, and let all their little grimy ass sponsors look at the girls getting undressed and all that stuff in the photo. Oh yeah. Oh, they was big pimping out there. But they didn't do it right. Chris.
What they didn't do it right? What are you talking about?
All you had to do said, look,
ridiculous.
We're taking you over here, baby. You got conversation rule the nation, Chris.
I don't want to cast any aspersions on women because women are smart. But they're smart both ways.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
You're a cheerleader. People are looking at you because you look a certain way.
Absolutely.
And women are very intuitive. Now, does that mean that they were in a situation where they should have their passports taken and objectified by these men? But at the same time, your boy for the Astros, I'm not going to say his name, they had to get rid of the cheerleaders from the Astros because clean off, they had to bring in a whole new batch. I'm not going to tell you which one it was. Come on, man. Come on, Hatter. We got to stop this, man. We got to stop this. Deshaun Watson, it probably is some things wrong. But at the end of the day, if you're telling me that women are getting on planes and not masseuse and come on, man, they have an inkling. I'm about to go get with Deshaun Watson. You ain't saying you about to go massage him because if you say it to your girlfriends,
but they don't mind getting with him. But dude, you got to pay. You got to give me something, man.
Dude, I want the dudes on the feed right now. You can't even get your woman to give you a freaking massage, and you gonna get some woman who can't.
I don't know what kind of woman you got.
Oh my God, this dude, you something else, man. You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Listen.
I told you I was gonna have you do something for me. I want you to tell people.
Man, I'm not talking about that little sorry team of yours. Because I want to talk about, you got to help me with this. I'm not talking about the Milwaukee Buffalo. We're not talking about them. Okay?
I got the receipts. I got the facts. But
let's wait till Jimmy get back on the show.
Yeah, because I don't,
What I want to talk to you about, and I want to help you. We ain't got but fun. Boy, see how time fly when you're having fun. Let me tell you something. This is what I got for you. Cause I got so many, man. The show you got to come back tomorrow. You got to. They had the TABC live period this weekend.
They did, yeah.
So guess what? I asked a few people, you know me, because you know I wasn't going to it. I tweeted, you know I don't tweet that much, but I tweeted this time. And all I said was, I don't even remember my tweet. Oh, I said, hey everybody, send me your opinions on the TABC basketball event in Dallas this weekend. I just want some insight. Boy, I'm glad. I need to do this more often. Because Paul Miranda said, you should have been there, bro. It was an experience like no other live events ever. The college coaches were here. The games were very good. All of the local statewide media guys, even E-Boss and the great Jim Hicks was here. But no hatter. Hell no, because I ain't in that damn shit. Paul, I ain't in that. All them names you mentioned, I ain't in none of that. Paul Miranda, talking about, well, I didn't come. Hell no, I wasn't coming. But I supported the kids. But guess what? John Uri said it was off the charts. It was the best college event in the country. Then Melvin Dews said, hey, it was so great that I know somebody that's on this feed. I ain't gonna call his name unless he said he live in Dallas and he wasn't there. That was so great. Hold up. I can't tell you no more because y'all gonna know what it is. Melvin Dews said, I loved it. It's crazy. But this is why I've said for years Texas should switch football and basketball season. Aside from the weather, it would allow college coaches to get out and see college, high school games.
That's not true. What's he talking about?
I don't know. Melvin Dews, don't tweet me that mess.
It has nothing to do with it.
Okay, hold on. Somebody else said, big time event. And only year two, definitely going to be better.
It's high school. It's high school.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, summer
me.
basketball is all-star basketball. It's all-star basketball.
Okay.
Right? Supposed to be. So you're talking about the EYBLs and that's all-star basketball. When you're doing high school, you got think about it. Mm-hmm. How many Division I players in the city of Houston? This year was 16.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
But imagine if 50 to 75 high schools played in Houston. All of their parents are going to come. It's going to be a big-time event. But only 16 Division I players. College coaches don't care about them other people that's playing. They only care about that 16. Summer basketball is different. High school, the TABC is tribal. It should be more people. It should be a big-time event. It should be. You with your high school team. You got more people that can come. It should be good, and we should be celebrating it. But to say that college coaches would prefer to, you got to understand, Texas is a highly recruited state. But only 16 kids got scholarships out of Houston. That don't mean more kids are going to get scholarships. It doesn't mean that. And they got to be somewhere. And every state hasn't ratified. Every state hasn't certified that yet. They had a big one out in Phoenix, I want to say. This is what Texas should have been doing a long time ago. When they talk about them AAU coaches and all that kind of stuff, what's the difference between what they doing? What's the difference? They playing with their high school team. $10. Let me tell you something. It was very well attended, right? Do you know how much money they made this weekend? They probably got the gyms free. I don't know this. Do you know how much money they probably made this weekend?
Wow.
Selling coaches packages and all that stuff. The same thing that the summer guys have done. Playing all-star basketball.
So, Walter Yates, more kids got offers in this event than all summer long in AAU.
That's not true, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The same dudes that are playing, if it's 298 teams, the same dudes that are playing are the same kids that are playing when you have summer events.
Yeah, so what the difference?
They with their high school teams. It's a good thing that they're allowing this to happen. Doesn't make it better. Because when you play against summer teams.
No, you're saying we're talking about Division
We're talking about D1. I'm not talking about
we ain't talking. That's what we talking about, Walter. We ain't talking about y'all.
We ain't talking about the level you played at, Walter. We ain't talking about Division 9. We're not talking about that. I'm just saying D1 guys. That's what we talking about. It's crazy.
We talking about D1 because that's what you said.
300 teams. What's 300 teams? That's a lot of kids. So he probably got all the best teams with all the best kids. That's probably what they did. Because when you go to a summer team, right? When you watch the summer guys, if the Houston Hoops got 10 guys, they probably got 10 D1 players. You see what I'm saying? So think about it. Most high school teams don't have Division I players. They do not.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you go to the EYBL and it's 30 teams times 10, there's probably 300 Division I players at every level.
Right.
Come on,
Right.
It's a good thing. They should have been doing it a long time ago to allow players.
But it's not so great that, because a couple of kids got an offer. I got a question. Help me out with this one, Chris. They got a couple of freshmen. They got a couple of offers. With freshmen going to 10th grade, they got a couple of offers. Should the other freshmen, the sophomores, incoming sophomores, what would be your words for them? Because they didn't get one yet. Some.
You want me to tell you? It depends on when you play. It depends on when they see you. It's a lot. Let me tell you something, guys. I know Jimmy is an offer police and goes in and stuff when you get offers and stuff. The bottom line is, here's the only thing that matters, right? Okay. Just like guys put their name in the draft. The only thing that matters is when they don't call your name, because you never think they're not gonna call your name,
right?
Or when you don't get a two-way. When you don't get an Exhibit 10 and you don't get an offer to a summer league team, then what do you do? And then what do you say? And who do you blame? You can get all the offers you want. The offer only matters when you're a senior and you can go to college, because you can't take it right now anyway.
Will you repeat that? I told her mama that the other day. Why you worried about the 10th grader can't accept it? It's like you got a check and can't cash it.
I know a lot of dudes that got offers. They were kids, and by the time they got to their senior year, there was no more offers.
But guess what? The mamas are going, well, he got an offer. They're on the almost no.
Dude, and I don't like to call coaches used car salesmen, but they know they handed out offers that people can't take either.
Yes.
Sometimes dudes in the league say, well, damn, I ain't never seen him play. Villanova offered him? Just tell him we offered him too. You don't understand. It's a game too. You're a freshman. We don't know what you're going to be 2 years from now and 3 years from now. It's cool. It's great. It's good water cooler talk. It's good for you to tell your friends. But the only thing that matters is a couple of years from now when you get that that letter of intent, if you can sign it, or scholarship papers. That's the only thing that matters. You can say you're a league dude all you want. The only thing that matters is in June, that third week in June, and they don't call your name. Or that second week in June, they don't call your name. That's the only thing that matters. But I was third team all league in the SEC. So? I was player of the year in the league. So?
and I hope you're listening, mama.
Come on, man.
Don't worry about this thing. Just keep getting better. Keegan Murray didn't have an offer. Chris, he thought he was got to go to JUCO.
Coach Ochai Agbaji was one of the top 300 players.
Yes.
And was right there in Kansas City. And he was a player of the year in the Big 12 and got drafted in the lottery and was a national champion, MVP of the national championship. The bottom line is, if you good, just like my man, I talk to Ed Pinckney all the time. They fly all over the world. Do you understand that? Sometimes I laugh at him. I say, man, where you going today? I'm going to see this kid at such and such. Man, why are you going to see that player? They see everybody. And guess what? That's how it is. They see everybody. Some kids have a better chance. Some kids have a longer leash. But at the end of the day, if they seeing dudes in Croatia and all these other places, surely they know a kid in Houston, Texas.
Would you explain this to me?
Surely they know a kid in California.
Yes.
Come on now. So
If
stop
you
blaming the
listen,
system.
if you in this city and you can ball, you gonna get something, man. I'm telling you, but not your ass got to be able to play. Keegan Murray, they told me this stat, Chris. He increased from last year his scoring 16 points because he was passing that thing into Luka Garza all the time last year. How do
Exactly.
you come from?
How about no one even know he existed? Everybody knew Luka. Hey, by the
Yes.
way, what was Luka Garza? The player
Of the year.
year. And you know what? He got taken in the second round by Detroit, right? You know who Troy Weaver is, right?
Yes.
And you know Luka Garza, right?
Yes.
You know who Troy Weaver's son play AAU with?
Luka Garza.
You gotta understand, guys.
Wow.
Same AAU team.
Wow.
So people gotta say, what?
And guess what though? They finna cut his ass though. They got to make it
like Ginsu with a dull knife too. See, people.
But no, the mama called me.
She not checkers, man.
You know, when the mama called me, she was just talking to me, and I sensed it. She didn't say nothing about it, but I sensed what she was talking about. Well, you know, you got to keep these kids upbeat because no, just tell them right now. This shit that don't matter till you in the 12th grade.
Keep them upbeat. I listen. That's why it's hard. So let me ask you a question.
Encourage.
Let me ask you a question.
Sorry.
Let me ask you a question. When you got a kid that's not smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets a D. What do you tell him? Like, what's your conversation with him?
Right? Great job, son.
You say great job when he
Wait
get
a
a D.
He make an A?
A D.
Oh, I thought you said A. D.
Get a D. All right. Or not even a D. He get a C.
And he not smart.
Okay. When a kid get an A, what do you tell him?
If he not smart?
No. If he gets an A, what do you tell him?
I said that what he's supposed to.
Okay. But he got an A in like art. Not in English. Not in math. No, he got an A in PE. I'm just saying, people kill me sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I know though?
Uh-huh.
Some of these other folks in these other cultures, and the reason why they rise above us, they think in a whole different way. They think in a whole different way. Some of these other cultures. That's why you don't see none of us in the spelling bees. You ever see them spelling bees? You ever see any of us in the spelling bees?
Yeah, a black girl won this year. The young
exactly.
Black, first time.
You see some of the ones that's starting to figure it out. Like, hold on, man. Some like Robert Hatter Jr.
Right. Yeah.
What he doing in New York City?
Oh my God.
But he used basketball as a vehicle.
Yeah.
As a tool, not the tool.
Yeah.
Some people think that sports is the only tool in their toolbox. It's called a toolbox for a reason. Some of y'all only want to use a hammer for everything.
And a hammer can tear some things up.
That's all you want to use a hammer for everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, and I'm saying, I was talking to my man from, I don't even want to say a team he was.
Okay, don't tell me.
I said, why is it always us that leave early and it don't work out? Why is it always us? Why don't the white kids put their name in early? Why is it always us? And then you know what I hate when they say?
I ain't never looked at it. What did he say? What did he say to you?
I gotta make it. No, I'm gonna tell you what he said. First of all, he said, man, I can't answer that. And I say, why is it always, I gotta take care of my family? Like all of them broke. All them kids are not broke. All them kids don't have family, they don't have jobs. We gotta be careful of the culture we put down here, like we all don't have money.
Right.
That's not true.
Absolutely.
Like we all don't have jobs.
Absolutely.
Like we all don't have family structure.
Absolutely.
Why is it? Man, I just want to, make sure my mama. Man, stop that, man. Your mama got a house, man. I'm worried about you having a house, bro.
Boy, you preaching real.
When you 19 years old in 2 years and they cut you and you got to live 60 more years of your life.
You preaching real.
But it's not sexy to talk like that. You can't do that. Because if you do that, guess what you're not doing like their parents did? You're not being encouraging, Robert. Okay. And by 3 more years, you're going to see what that encouragement going to get you when you lay on your couch. or he's still in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all talking about is, but he was really, really, really good back in the day. Man, I saw something that blew my mind. I know we got to go.
No, you good?
I was watching the special on what's the guy's name? It's a new documentary that's out, and they were talking about George Floyd. Oh, you know what? You know who the special is? My frat brother, Ben Crump. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Watch
it's on Netflix. Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
I gotta watch
They call him the black DA, right? They call him
Right.
the black DA, the America's black DA.
Right.
And I didn't know stuff that he did back. They showed me at Florida State with Charlie Ward and all that stuff. I was watching that documentary. I said, damn. And you think, like, if you don't know anything about people, like, man, this dude just came on the scene. Man, this dude been doing this a long time, man.
Yes.
Draymond, even when he was back in college.
Yes.
Personal injury law, because that's how, ambulance chase, that's how they make that money. But I'm saying, I'm watching this dude. They showed his whole career, showed his mama, showed this, showed how he got to where he was. And I'm sitting there watching this thing, and they showed George Floyd's nephew, right? Because he defends all these guys that died. He says, man, my cousin was a star in high school. He was a star. I think Herb was somebody, I remember watching him on the speed. They know him. But and guess what? For a fake $20 bill, he lost his life, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, but the part I was listening to, man, I looked up to my uncle. He was a star player in high school.
Yeah, George Floyd was that dude.
That's what I'm trying to tell people is that it's fame is fleeting, man. The stuff that we look at, that we get caught up in the moment, man. But he was really good at Matey Creek. Lady, you think he the first? You think? I mean, but only because I'm on the other side, Hatter. As a college coach, I'm on the other side. If they could just look at how many players these people look at, and how many, when they look at it, going to a pro deal with scouts, and they got 5 different scouts. We're going to be I got my company, Accelerated Sports Metrics. We're doing the NBA Players Camp this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Herb, he wasn't necessarily a star. I'm just telling you what his nephew said he looked up to him, right?
He was a star to some people. Keep going.
My thing was, I said the Rockets got 3 people going to the NBA Players Camp. Three scouts. I'm like, dang, I got 3 scouts, right? And these are supposed to be some of the top, 100 players in the country. Okay. But whatever. I mean, some of it's whatever. Yeah. Some of it's ages and stuff.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, those kids are going to be seen by every team in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Every team. Mm-hmm. And there's people out there whose kids are 3rd string at Sam Houston High School. It's not Sam Houston no more. And they over here talk about, oh, my son gonna be in the league. He gonna be in the league. Hatter, you don't know what you're talking about. Hatter, I told you a long time ago when you got mad at me about that dude at Westside, I said, Hatter, that dude will never, ever touch the league. Remember that dude that ended up transferring? He went to that school, transferred to USC. I said, Hatter, like.
But he a pro though.
Hatter.
He ain't touched the league though.
What does pro mean? How
you say you right. You say he ain't gonna mess with the NBA. He said he was going to the NBA, but he is a pro.
When they say pro, they're not talking about Uzbekistan. They're not thinking they're gonna get a Rosetta Stone. That's not what they thinking. They're not thinking they're gonna be making $5,000 a month. That's not what they thinking. They're thinking like Kyrie. It's a difference between them dudes.
It's a good point.
It's a difference.
You
can say it's mentally, physically. A lot of guys are physically able, but mentally not able. And a lot of guys, guess what? It ain't enough room for everybody, Hatter. It's not enough room. It's 450 of them dudes.
That's it. And we got one of them don't even want to play. He won't even get vaccinated. But keep going. No, I'm just kidding. But
here's my thing. Again, I say it again. Every year, we say this, the draft comes. 30 dudes come in, right? Guaranteed. What that mean, Hatter, when 30 dudes come
30 in? Dudes got to leave?
30 dudes got to leave. 30 got to leave. Every year. 30 years. Every year, 30 got to go when 30 come in. It's dude, I'm not saying it's impossible to make the NBA, but when people talk about
it, damn near.
Bro. Like, what are we talking about? It is the hardest league to make it in. You have lost your mind if you think you can just run up in that thing just because you can score 20 points a game and not make it. You could be the player of the year in the league and not make it. You could be Kofi Coburn and not make it. Do you understand that? What's in your toolbox, homie?
I-
You better get something else in your toolbox, because depending on that thing is insane.
Think about it. I just saw Daniel Dawson and finally then realizing it's going on sign overseas now.
Yeah,
Did you see
he
that?
got his pension. He got his
Yeah.
pension, I'm sure, right? Got
Yeah.
his pension. But it just what it, and I think he got a lot out of his talent.
Yes.
He got a lot. He made the league, got a lot out of his talent. But guess what? Reality set in, man. Go get that bread. You're right. You're a pro over there. Ain't nothing wrong with being over there, man. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong
because
with
you've
that.
been in the league. You've been in the big show.
And he gonna make some money over there.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But there are dudes out there that don't have a smidgen of his resume.
Absolutely.
A smidgen of his resume.
Absolutely.
And thinking that it's gonna work out. And then got the nerve to channel the Lord. The Lord got me. Man, let me tell you something, man. The Lord helps those who helps themselves.
Yeah.
Understand that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord help those who help themselves. I'm just telling you, look, what does this dude, Walter Yates, talk? I love Walter Yates, man. I don't want to pull that box score.
That man ain't scored no 50 on you, Chris, did he?
Look at that hell, man. The dude scored 31. I had 24
Oh,
and
yeah.
10. And,
Yeah.
and we got the dub.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
I
never,
ain't
and
nobody
that dude
scored
never
no
played,
50.
and that dude never played the playoffs in 4 years of high school. So Walter Yates, stop it.
Oh, that's where you get the moniker. It's a lead score on every losing team. I remember
Absolutely. Absolutely. On every losing team, there's a leading scorer. And you know what? He was Elmer Bennett was a supreme talent. But here's the deal. Here's what my company, Accelerate Sports Metrics, we do advanced metrics for high school kids.
I saw some.
Some of you parents out there, you know, this is going to be very beneficial for your kid. Because what metrics do, right? When you have a skill leveling algorithm, it's based on objectivity about what you do, not what Hatter sees or Jimmy Hicks sees in their bias. Case in point, there's an event. You guys just said, oh, that was an event this weekend. 298 teams, 30 courts. Okay, only one dude from Texas' staff went there, or one dude from Villanova went there. How many courts can they see at one time, Hatter? One. But there's 29 other courts going on.
They had 29 courts?
They had like 30 courts. There's 200 teams, man. It's a lot of teams. Yeah.
Wow.
So what I'm saying is, people don't understand, like, if you don't have data and if you don't have elite scoring, a scoring system, the same way they take scoring in the NBA and college, now with minutes played, so you can do efficiency ratings, when you have stuff like that, for instance, we did the Pangos camp. Xavier Booker was the #1 player in the camp based on the guys that voted that watched the games. Based on our ratings, he was the 16th best player. Because he ain't play no defense. He ain't make no passes. So the guys that rated higher with him was guys that scored just as good as him, but played on both sides of the ball. You can't see that with your eyes. But if you just listen to them dudes, they say, well, this dude the best. Well, he don't have to play defense? Oh, he ain't got to pass the ball ever? So when you playing against the same level of competition and you play good, you should be rewarded for that. And that should get you a look. Because at the end of the day, all people want is a look. That's all they want. I'm saying in theory, man. What
He's saying in theory, man. Come on.
Theory, man. I know they all this. The state of Texas.
But guess what? Well, then, they 3 eyes on one court then.
Exactly. You still 27 courts you can't see. That's what people don't understand.
Them guys ain't going to every court, no way.
Exactly. And then guess what? This kid, I'm gonna take a kid, Chris Johnson. I don't know the kid. He's from Houston. I think he's going to Jimmy. No, he's going over to Mount Berg. Leaving Houston, going to Mount Berg.
Yeah.
He didn't make the top 30 game. Chose not to play in the top 60 game because he didn't make the top 30 game. Because we started this mess early now. Man, screw that, homeboy. I got his data. Right? I'm like, dude, the data says that you shouldn't have been in the top 30 game. The same way we measure everybody else.
The same data said
you.
he shouldn't even been in the top 30 either.
No, he was up. His top 60 he would have made. He made the top 60.
Okay.
He didn't make the top 30, so he elected not to play because he didn't make the top 30. But the data said he wasn't one of the top 30 players there. Just because you decide to go to Mount Bird don't mean you get to play in the top 30 game. So guess what I saw when I looked at the data? So when them coaches sit down and watch, you got 3 courts, Bishop Gorman, right? You got 1 in the back, 1 and 2 side by side. What coaches do, they sit on 1 court and they let you circulate through so they can see everybody. The game that he played, right? They played 4 games. The game that he played when he came through, he was 1 for 10. That's the game they what? Saw with their eyes. The other games, he played good.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? But that one game they all saw, this dude can't play, man. Next. Gone. That's the value of data because they dismissed him. They dismissed him. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's crazy. What do you say? No, Walter Yates, man.
We ain't thinking about Walter Yates right now.
Because
you're getting some valuable knowledge out.
Coach. But if you're a college coach, Walter Yates understand. If I'm a college coach, let me explain something to you. I'm a college coach. First of all, time is a premium. Time is a premium. I don't want to go see no damn high school kids with teams that I ain't recruiting. I'm spending my money and my time. I'm away from my family. I'm on this road. I want to see all the dudes that have a chance to be Division I players. I don't care about all them other kids. Ain't no NBA dude going anywhere to watch any dude they think's not a pro. They're not doing that. Why would you waste your energy? Let's just go see No, man. Who are the dudes that got a chance to be drafted? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see them other teams. So guess what? They got 10 Division I players. Sign me up to get on that plane. I'm gonna go watch that event. So I'm just gonna go see a high school event to see a high school event? No, they don't do that. There's economics involved.
So why so many coaches was at this particular event?
Because you got 300 teams, and all of the kids that are playing the event, they were probably on one of those high school teams. It made sense. Is my point.
Somebody just told me all the top guys played on court 1 at Duncanville High School.
That's right.
They played all their games there. They said I was there. So that's where all them top coaches were. They weren't at this other mess.
Even the TABC did it just like AAU.
Yes.
When I first started coaching with T-Mac All-Stars, you could play in any tournament. EYBL, none of that stuff didn't exist. Then all of a sudden, guys like myself said, listen, man, I'm not coming all the way there to play against Boo Boo, play against my boy. I forgot on there the Top Guns. You know, he gonna get mad when I say that. I ain't coming all the way there to play the Top Guns. I used to call them the Top Pistols. I'm not coming there to play the Top Pistols. Right. If you want my team to come there, I want 3 pool games or 2 pool games against the best teams because I know when I got my 10 Division I players, he got his 10 Division I players, we're going to have 50 coaches in the stands. Gotcha. That's number 1. Gotcha. And I also want to advance no matter what. So then super pools were created. Okay. Super pools were created where the other teams couldn't even play. And guess what? We only played on court 1. See, people don't understand that's how all this stuff happens. So Texas TABC did the same thing. Well, hold up, man. All the coaches are going to want. We don't want the coaches spread all over the place. Let's put them in one area, all the good high school teams. We put them here, and we keep the coaches saturated there. That's what people don't understand, man. You know? It's just crazy. So, they don't get it, man.
So people were just enamored because it was different. But what the coach, evidently they saying the events in Texas just ain't been that good this year. Okay, so that's okay. It's okay.
It's 1,000 events. It's a lot of events, first of all.
Yeah,
it's a lot of events.
Okay. They've been so any little bump because ain't no event been great. So any little bump is good. So they had a lot of coaches, and people just went crazy because they saw them coaches. But them coaches was there to see this. Hey, they got a little kid. Come on.
300 teams there, man.
Right.
300 teams. I said before, why do coaches like the summer basketball model? Because they can see a bunch of teams at one time. How about this? I got one for them. Hey, I want y'all to pay attention when the season starts, and then watch how many coaches come to those games. Those individual games. See how many coaches show up at those games.
Check this out.
It's because they can see a cluster of teams at one time. It's the summer basketball model.
I got a question. Did they have this in Houston?
I don't know. I think that TABC is just in Dallas.
Didn't they have the same event in Houston last year? But it was pandemic. It was
Oh
pandemic.
Pandemic probably killed
Okay.
it.
So if the Gasso ran this event up there, who ran the event here?
I don't
How
know.
in the hell the Gasso can run the event? I thought the Coaches Association had to run the event.
They might have organized it. I don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
That's not true about that summer basketball stuff. Coach, if you ask a college coach, there's no way a college coach, right, would want to go somewhere where there's 300 teams, and why do you think? Then why don't the EYBL got 100 teams in? Why the EYBL only got 30 teams?
They won't.
Because there ain't that many good players out there. That's
Somebody wants you to answer this question.
What's that?
Young man from my hometown, this kid from Silsbee, Jared has got 3 offers this weekend: SMU, U of H, Texas. Question: was it important, his AAU history or the good showing? They've seen that kid before, man.
Dude,
They've seen Jared Harris before.
Yeah.
He didn't get them offers from that one event, y'all.
But here's another thing, Hatter. Here's another thing. I will say this.
Uh-huh.
And the beauty of it, here's the thing that is a positive. Mm-hmm. If you're a guy that people are looking at and know of already, because they don't really go there to discover people.
Right.
Some guys are the 9th guys on their summer team, but the 1st guy on their high school team. So they get to see you in a different light. That's why I said they should have been doing this a long time ago. That's the beauty of it. You get to see him, because maybe he ain't as good as these other dudes. Like if a kid played for the Houston Hoops, he may be the 7th man. But he plays for his high school, he may be the best player. So you get to see him in a different way. That's actually good.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I got you.
But that don't mean it. But some colleges be like, yo, man, but I'm in the Big East. He might be good with his high school team because they terrible. The rest of them dudes are terrible. He can take every shot. But when they put him on the court with real dudes that I'm going to be playing against, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. So they get to see you different ways. That's all it is. It ain't got to be one over the other.
That's interesting.
You know, it doesn't. So, like a guy like Robert Yates yapping on his feed right now.
No, his name ain't no damn Robert. His name Walter.
I mean Walter Yates yapping on the feed. So if Walter Yates got to coach the T-Mac All-Stars, right, high-level team, and he said, oh, this and that. Hey, because they always say, well, the high school coach is a better coach than the AAU guy. Says who? I know a lot of high school coaches can't coach worth a damn. But Walter Yates is whatever. So would they say he can't coach just because he's deciding to coach a summer team? Or a guy like Bruce Glover? Bruce Glover used to coach my AAU teams. Can Bruce Glover coach Hatter? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
There's good coaching all around, man. There's good coaching. Them dudes, the people kill me.
Evidently, see, sometimes, Walter Yates, sometimes you got to watch it. You sound like some of these damn parents. Chris, I was sitting in 20 I was sitting next to Bill Self and the championship coach. He said he would rather watch the kids with their high school coaches in this environment, and 3 other coaches in this conference echoed the same sentiment.
So think about this. I'm looking at what Jason Peters said. It's about to be a T. First of all, you got to understand something. Them college coaches don't give a damn about TABC. That's y'all talking. They don't give a damn how many people say. They only care about one thing. Hey, man, if I bring this dude to my school, can this dude bust that dude's head? And guess what they going to say? Man, this is a nice little event, but I want to see him play against some real competition. That you got to understand. That's what they going to say.
Absolutely.
I want to see this dude feet in the grease. You can't tell in here. He ain't playing against nobody. And most of their high schools, they don't play against anybody.
Thank you.
Can't tell. They want to see him play against.
But the unique thing about it, this happened to have some good matchups. They had Duncanville versus Lake Highlands. Where is Lake Highlands in Houston? I mean, Dallas.
Dallas.
Boy, they got a dude on there. Hey, he worth me going watch it.
You know what I say? You know what I say? So think about Lake Highlands. Oh man, they got a dude. Well, let's see if the 3rd best player get a scholarship, the 4th best player, the 5th best player. Since y'all say TABC, or the 6th best player. Come on, man.
I got you.
They do that, they put those teams together. That's like them. That's what AAU does the same thing. They put the best teams against each other.
Got you.
That's what they do.
Got you.
So imagine the best player on every high school team in Houston.
Hold on.
10 high school
Hold
teams.
up. The TABC ain't supposed to have the cream of the crop players. Jason Peters? No. The EYBL, the sneaker teams have the cream of the crop players, Jason.
Yeah, no. It's not even.
No.
Dude, let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. If you're an evaluator, or if you're somebody who's coming to strictly find talent, right? And there's 10 high schools in Dallas, and there's 10 high schools in Houston. Mm-hmm. Would you rather see a game if I take the best player off each team and play that game, or you rather go see 20 games?
I'd rather go see if you take the players off. I want the players, exactly. Man. I ain't looking at these terrible ass teams.
Everybody watching all them damn games.
And guess what? Somebody texted me and said it was a bunch of badass basketball up there too. Yeah. But these guys thinking, somebody texted me and said, "Oh, man, I got a million texts. Robert, it was some terrible ass basketball up there too."
It's high school, man. It's everybody wearing their colors. Oh, my kid is this. It's not like the summer. It's different for a reason. That's why I think the TABC thing is good.
Hold up. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Hold up. The event wasn't too much different than this from a summer coach. The event wasn't too much different than any other AAU event. I didn't see any drama though. Teams were playing one-on-one, so no more executing. If anything, less execution. They said it was no more execution than they did in the beginning. It was just another platform for college coaches. I really don't think many were trying to win. I think majority was trying to see what they had going forward. High school grassroots is what I called it. It was a high school grassroots event. He said that's what he called it. I mean, that's his opinion. Walter Yates, you ain't the know-it-all of you. You're not the czar of basketball.
That's Willie, man. That's Willie over there.
Yeah, you're not the czar of basketball. Ain't nobody around here saying, "Oh, I got to go sit at Walter Yates' feet to learn about basketball." So come on, man.
And no one's saying that TABC.
Ain't nobody said it was bad. But this was this guy's opinion.
1 sec.
You know?
Herb Baker even said something key. He said, "I've never seen so many black kids missing layups and step back jump shots." But this tournament's supposed to have been so great. Explain to me why it was so great.
Let me ask a question. 300 teams from high schools. Man, you got to realize there are some parents, they ain't on summer teams. They don't get to go to stuff like this. In high school, they support the kids more. What you're seeing is the kids being supported. And it's 300 teams, as I said before. The college coach got a chance to see 300 teams.
Excuse me. The dude who sent me this information, Walter Yates, high school coach / summer coach. Let's get that right. Since you're trying to down, of course, from a summer coach, you try to down the summer coaches. I saw that slick move. But these guys can coach just as good as everybody else to me.
Man, please.
I'm sorry.
These guys make them look high school coaches. I say this all the time. Hey, is there a such thing as a high school coach's degree? Do you get a degree to be a high school coach? I'm just curious. Hey, man, where'd you go? Oh, I went to some camps. Ask the AAU coach where you went. The same thing. You just got a teacher certificate. They made you the coach. Stop acting like you get a degree to be a high school coach. What are people talking about here?
So what's the difference?
That's not true.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, that dude's out there at an AAU coach that are capable of coaching high school if they want to be a damn teacher.
Absolutely.
Stop that nonsense. It's insane. Well, it's better, it's more organized. The hell it is. Oh, because he got a gym class? Because what, y'all got a booster club? Because what, he goes to a high school? Dude, that's not what this is about. That's the same thing I'm going to say about the NBA. Y'all understand. Well, I got some workouts. Dude, you think the NBA dudes care about that? This is about one thing and one thing only. Are you good enough to play there, and are they going to pick you? They don't care about all that other stuff you talking about and thinking about.
Chris, I'm just trying to see why this agreement was so great. And I just heard it from a few certain people. I ain't heard it from the masses, because the masses been texting me saying, it's all right.
I'm just saying, from a summer coach, from a college coach perspective, it's the same model as AAU. The reason why this was created is because they wanted to get, you got to understand who's making the decisions. The AAU world is taking over so much that some of these high school coaches don't like it. Some of these older high school coaches, the older guard, don't get me started on that, want the high school coach to be more involved because they don't want to deal with the quote-unquote street guys. So they don't want to deal with the street guys, so let's get the high school coaches more involved. So let's have events the high school coaches go. By the way, those same coaches used to complain about, man, I ain't working in the summer. I'm not opening my gym or this and that. Because as I say again, people need to understand this. Not most, not all, but most high school coaches don't give a damn about kids getting scholarships. They care about winning district and going to state. It's not their job. They don't care. Half of them don't even know anything about a 48H or whether their kids are eligible or not. They just know they're eligible to play on the team. They don't care if they're eligible to go to college. Come on, man. I know what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. Summer coaches, you know what summer coaches care about? You getting a scholarship. How many dudes are getting scholarships? You don't see no college high school coaches tweeting, hey, man, he got offers from this, and that. That's not their thing. It's not their thing. You should be happy that we got summer coaches that are overzealous like that. That tweet out the college coaches, that go after them, that do all that stuff. You need that. They did this to get high school coaches back involved with the system. But I'm going to tell you something. Most of these high school coaches don't even want to be involved. They won't even open their gym in the summertime, Hatter. They won't even open their gym.
I'm listening.
They won't even let AAU coaches come work out in the gym. Because it's different. Because they want to be a 6'5" guy who plays point guard in the AAU team. They want to make him the center. Come on, man. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's insane. If you're a parent with a dude, you know you got a dude. If you're a parent that's got a good player, you're going to do, like I said before, you're going to do everything possible. But you know what these high school coaches get mad at? Well, why are you taking him out of my school? Because he's 6'5", he probably can play like Kobe Bryant, and you got him down there like Shaq. We moving. Well, that's the problem with the AAU system because of, no, man. No, the problem is you. That's the problem. Just because I grew up in the neighborhood, I'm the tallest person here, don't mean I got to play center. So guess what? We'll let you play with, the what they call them, little minions. We'll let you little minions have a team, and I'm going to take my son over here because that's where we need to be. You can't be mad at people for that. The same way if your school wasn't a great academic school, it was underperforming, you would take your school somewhere else because you want your kid to go to Cornell. Why is it any different in basketball? So what? So why you got rules if they move their kid, they can't play the next year? Why? For what? You know what I'm saying?
Man, you preach. You see when I get quiet, I just let you go and do it.
No, it's ridiculous. Some of the stuff that people are they just snowed in and they own their own little world. They don't think about it like, bro. Listen to me. If your son was good, trust me. You can't, Jimmy hit, nobody can stop him from finding him. You live in the city of Houston, the third largest city in America. You are not a surprise. But what y'all want is you want to be 5'2". It's just like I said, man, my son, I talk about my nephew, my brother be like, man, he play offensive line. I said, listen, your son 4'6", man. Offensive lineman of 6'3", 6'5". So unless he grow that high, what are we talking about? Like get that out of your mind. Like you don't want, like think about it, Hatter. If you 5'8", you're probably not playing quarterback in the NFL, right or wrong?
Absolutely right.
But people don't want to hear that. Well, he'll defy the odds. Are you making a decision because of the exception or the rule? You 5'6". Well, he's an unbelievable scorer. He scores more points than the guy 7 foot. Yes, but it's a tall man's game. Like, I get it.
And I
just
got
like
some
you can't
too.
be dumb. You can't be dumb and work in Silicon Valley. You can't be, what are you talking about? They're not going to let you in the door. It don't mean that you're not intuitive, you can't think. They got a way to stop you from getting in the door. And they look at your degrees and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, nah, that dude can't get in. They look at where you went to school. No, he can't come here. The same way they look at you, you score a bunch of points. 5'6". Let's the 7 footer got more potential.
Chris, let's not give him no more, Chris. That's right. You're going to be gone tomorrow. You're going to be at the thing tomorrow.
And they ain't going to, and listen, man. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to walk in there. It probably ain't going to be one dude shorter than me in there. because they got it figured out too.
Yeah,
Tell them
it might be
people,
one. Might be one.
we say it all the time. All them people that run their mouth ain't never had their feet on the wood. They have no idea how big them dudes are, man. Stop watching it on TV. When you watch a lion on TV, he look like a kitty. Have you ever seen a lion up close?
Oh,
You ever seen a tiger up close?
Wow.
It ain't like they look on TV.
They don't look like that in the Serengeti.
You ever seen Shaq up close? It ain't like he look on TV on TNT.
Calamari is not 5'8", Corey.
Not 5'8", man. Calamari is not 5'8". And again, you're making see that dude right there, Corey. That's the dude that's gonna get fooled by everybody.
That's
He's
it.
gonna have his son running around everywhere trying to be Kyler Murray when he should try to be Tim Singleton playing shortstop. That's the dude I'm talking about right there. Or should be on the golf course, being like Harold Varner. That's the dude right there I'm talking about. Gonna spend all that money, $60,000, $70,000, flying back and forth to Vegas, doing all that stuff, trying to be Kyrie when Kyrie is one of one, man.
One of
y'all
one.
Say what y'all want. Who else is like Kyrie in the NBA? Come
Marissa
on, man.
said, I talk. Hey, Marissa, why you want to know I talk
taller
Chris
than you, Marissa. Taller than you, Marissa. Taller than you. And your son, probably. Nah, I'm joking.
Hey, Chris, I'll never forget. I was laughing. Well, last game I went and watched LeBron.
I said Tim Anderson. Who did I say? Tim Anderson, right? Thaddeus Moody got me right. Tim Anderson, Chicago White Sox. What did I say? Tim.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
He got him a Dairy Queen commercial. I was happy to see he got a little deal with Bryce Hall.
Yeah, I saw that. After the controversy.
Yes.
But yeah, man, let's get out. Man, I hope you can take a break tomorrow, Chris. Because Chris, I just
you know what? I'm gonna be flying. My plans got changed. Flights got jacked up. Whatever. So I got a layover in Detroit. So I might jump on while I'm in the layover in Detroit.
Okay.
And get on. But they don't want to hear the real stuff, man. They don't want.
And I started to send you another text this weekend, right? About another event. But I know you weren't gonna go, so I just didn't send you another. Wait till I send you the video.
Formula One?
No, up in your city. Young fella now.
Ooh, I'm not gonna be here.
No, it was this weekend. It was
the draft with the draft here?
Yeah. They had some in Soho. You would have loved Soho.
I mean, I go there. I mean, listen.
Don't say that. You have to say that.
It's a different world. It's a different. Like I tell everybody, it's a different world up here, man.
Oh, she said she just wanted to know how short you were because you said ain't too many people up there your side. No, at the NBA 100. No. Only person be your size is TJ's son, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, and again, I'm gonna be there. I hope TJ's son do well, man. Because former players get the chance to get in. I think that's a great thing that they do. And that's an opportunity. Think about it. Because of who his father is, the way America works, when you got a rich daddy, a Crunky or somebody, or Walmart, you get to take over stuff, whatever you're good or not. And I'm not saying TJ's son not good, but he gets an opportunity because of who his dad is. That's the way life works, man. Legacy. So this kid got to go out there and ball out. This your chance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 200 college coaches there too. All 25 and all 30 NBA teams are gonna be there. It's gonna be 200 college coaches there.
Wow.
Easy.
That's a live period? That's live?
Yeah, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be 200 college coaches there.
Okay.
It's a big deal, man. There's two events.
Melissa wanted Chris is 5'11", Marissa.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it ain't gonna be very many dudes. If you in that 5'11", you Kenny Chandler. Kenny Chandler probably 6'1".
Yeah.
You already mentioned before in the draft how many dudes. See, people gotta understand basketball has changed. These tall dudes dribbling and these European dudes has forced American dudes to do the same thing. So now, when you get a tall dude that can do the same thing a short dude does, unless you Jesus.
Hey.
It's going to be hard for you.
And Chris, by the way, let me tell you, Melissa's son can play. That first time I saw him play was the other night. He can play.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, he can play.
Whoa, damn, Fraven trying to chop me up. Okay, Fraven, that's how we doing it.
Oh, Freight, you's a hater. But man, let's get out of here, Chris. I got some work to do.
You 5'8", 100 pounds.
Hey, Frank say he can hit that golf ball long. Hey, what are your best attributes at 5'11", Chris?
Man, smart. I can shoot that thing. And I'm
Chris,
smart.
you can really shoot it, Chris. Chris, you can shoot it. You can shoot it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I ain't never seen you play, Chris.
Come on, man.
All I see you always trying to bark out orders to somebody.
I mean, I can sing. I can sing you some stuff from back in the day, but it wouldn't matter. What would it say?
No, I just want to know, could you shoot or not? That's all.
Come on, bro. That's what I did. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you was a floor general, man. My bad. My bad.
See, I played in the real Big East with like Alonzo Mourning and Derek Cove and all them dudes. Like, I ain't played with these dudes playing against now. You know, with Dikembe and Mutombo both in there at the same time. That's kind of Big East I played against. Not what these dudes.
Coach Woods done made it. Hey, Coach Woods done made it, man. Coach Woods, you late, man.
Coach Woods was nice too. He was nice. Come on now.
Oh yeah, Coach Woods was nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Who was it better, you or Coach Woods?
I mean, come on, man. Coach Woods is very. I mean, I'll say Coach Woods is better, man.
Coach Woods is better than you. Damn, Coach Woods must have been a cold piece of work. Then
we played in different eras, man. I mean, it's just different. We played in different leagues. Man. I think Coach Wood played in the Southwest Conference. I don't know if the Southwest Conference. No, they weren't in the Southwest Conference. I'm a lot older than him. I don't think it was Southwest Conference. You see, look at that.
I like that, man. Y'all made my day. You made my day today, Chris. Thank you.
Robertson coming out. You can tell when the haters are coming out. There you go. Everybody saying they was good doing the VHS. Homeboy, this is what you got to understand. Give me your email address. I send you a little appetite, and then I want you to come back on Tuesday and apologize. They better stop it, Hatter. They better stop it. Come on, man.
Don't let me have to
put... They don't remember Big Monday. They don't remember Big Monday. I played on Big Monday, the original Big Mondays. Not that stuff you see now with everybody on TV. Back then, everybody wasn't on TV. Period.
Hold up, Whoa. Hold up. Let me see. And you done went out?
I'm here. What you talking
about? I guess the computer. No, I was trying to put some of your stats on the screen.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do
it to him? Okay. Well, let's get out of here, Chris. I got to go to work. I'll see you. Oh, there you go.
No. I can show you something way better than that. I can show you something what Chris Walker, first team all something with Lionel or L Train. You remember the L Train, right? Remember L Train? All-time leads going to be history. You remember Mark Macon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can show you some stuff. I can show you some stuff. You want to see some stuff. It's just no reason to go there because that's not.
You didn't mess with Mark Macon.
Son, man, don't get me started, man. Doug.
They said you were legendary for 5 minutes. Chris, I'll take them 5 minutes, man. Chris.
Why is Walter Yates talking? The only thing we need to talk about Walter Yates is putting SR after the name with a dot. Senior. Junior, stop talking.
Man, I'm finna get off my show. Y'all are not gonna bash each other on this show.
I'm not.
I'll see you later, man. Have a safe trip tomorrow. Hit me tomorrow.
I'm out of here. Tomorrow, man. I always love coming on Chop Shop.
Well, you crazy. Hold on. Hey, everything taking long today.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop.